And hello, Internet. With any amount of luck, everything's working. Um, it's only my second time in this particular setup, and my first time in this very particular setup. So it's like, yeah. So if somebody wanted to be a deer and like hop over to the actual stream and make sure that everything's working the way it's supposed to, you would be wonderful. And I would love you for all time. I already have it up and
running, and yes, it's
all right.
I can't tell if everything is.
Okay, well, welcome.
Can't quite tell if everything's up and running exactly, but so far it looks good.
Looks good. All right, I'll take it. Welcome back. We are continuing, at least for tonight, a little storyline of ours that was originally entitled The Chronicles of Aulix. We took a bit of a break. We're back. There has been a bit of a time skip and a bit of an anime training montage, but don't worry about it. It's not that important. Just so we can kind of reintroduce everything and everybody, we're just going to kind of do a little round robin around the table real quick and just say, hey, this is my name, this is my character, they are a blah, and if you felt particularly spicy and wanted to do a little backstory blurb that would fit in an old school Twitter post, go crazy. And since you're in my top left corner, Norda, you're up first.
Yay.
Yay.
So my character's name is Eris Adrian. She is a fallen Eastmere Echo Knight. She was controlled by the Red Hand. I remember that one. And then became free. Tried killing one of the other players before she was introduced. I remember that part.
Tried killing the whole party, if I remember correctly.
I think so. I don't remember. I meant to go watch that episode again earlier today just to refresh my mind and completely spaced it.
I'm offended.
I got sucked into watching Scream, so...
I'm offended.
I'll probably watch it later.
My stories are clearly better than Wes Craven's. I mean, come on.
I mean, I've seen 1, 2... I haven't seen 3 yet. 4, 5, and 6 already.
Anyway. Any fun facts about Eris?
If I remember correctly, Eris is the oldest out of this group, even when we had a specifically elderly lady here in the group. Eris was still older because of the original races that she is based off of, aside from the Fallen Asimir.
Oh, so she's the granny now.
She's the granny, but she don't look like she's the granny. I mean... She does not look it.
Yep, there you go.
The scars have... She's also had all of those scars since she was 20, I think? She was fairly young when she got all those scars.
All right.
And she's had them ever since, and she's, I think, almost 100 now.
Oh, there you go.
I think.
All right, well, Nate's chewing, so let's move over to Sky.
Hello.
Hi, Sky.
I am... Let me think. Let me pull it there. So I'm a tiefling paladin. I forget. I think he was in like his 20s or 30s. But I was a Oath of the Waves paladin, but then I became an Oathbreaker because I was getting along with Elune. If I'm remembering that correctly. Elune. So I was an Oathbreaker for a time, and I'm just kind of yada-yadaing it, and I just put it as though I was a Oath of Redemption cleric, just to, you know, like, round that out nicely. So now I'm an Oath of Redemption cleric.
Paladin.
And... Does that pretty much sum it up, or?
Yeah, that's more or less, yeah. Any fun facts about Errol, whose name you didn't say? Oops.
I think I have... Let me see if I have backstory on him. No. Well, I guess, like, my original premise of him was that he was just kind of like a dock town kid, where he got abandoned by his mom and was raised by a church in the area and grew up with the Oath of the Waves kind of teachings, I guess you could say, with Eldath, I think was my original god.
Eldath was your original
Goddess.
god.
He was kind of like vibing with that for a little bit, but then, like, I mean, you know, radio silence leads to, you know, tension relationships with people and gods and goddesses, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I would agree.
And Alun was, you know, vibing, and we were like, okay, cool, let's do this.
I love how you put that. That's just funny to me.
Like, we were having a good time. I was like, all right.
We're having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on to Monsieur Andrew. Tell us a little bit about you and your character.
Yes, hello. I'll be playing Return of the Lost, who is a kobold repo man. Repo kobold. Anyway.
A repold, if you will.
Yes, a repold. He joined the party after meeting them in jail and following them along. And he has a bit of a stutter speech going on that lends him a bit of an interesting personality. He's good at getting into places he shouldn't be and taking things that people don't want him to have. But other than that, he's mostly harmless.
Alrighty. Nate. You are muted.
Hello.
You are not muted.
I am playing Rook. If you remember, he joined the group after being woken in the prison with a lot of y'all. He was always about taking down the big corporations that were drowning out the smaller businesses and would steal from the rich and give to the poor, kind of like, you know, someone you might know, but would always leave a chess rook piece behind, knowing it was him that was doing these acts. Through the years, he has kind of escalated from trying to take down the bigger corporations in such a way and has gone now into an assassin to try to take down the head honchos of these large corporations to be a more downfall target of these businesses to support the smaller businesses that will fail without this.
And there you go. And finally, Maverick.
This was the fun one. Me Brog. Me Orc. Me from land of orcs. Brog is soldier or quartermaster.
That was his whole name. Brog Horsemander, that's right.
Brog is compatriot to Cassian, who is savior of orc kind. Brog was, last we know about Brog was attacked by strange lady.
I see Norda's head just like
You're
face
never
palming
gonna
right
let
now.
that go, are you?
We were so close. Sky completely let it slip one day, and
Yep.
I was just letting it play out.
Whoops.
But yeah, Brog nearly died.
Brog nearly die a lot in this game, honestly.
Yeah, he does.
You know,
My God.
if I had any compassion in my poor, cold, dead black heart, I might feel sorry for you.
You have a heart.
I have a question.
I have a lump of coal that is about that far away from being compressed into diamond for where my heart used to be.
Oh,
Alrighty then.
Anyway, what was your question?
Juan,
Yes.
how many years later is this?
This is actually only a couple weeks after. This is, say, about maybe 3 months-ish.
Oh,
Okay. I'm still not a legal drinking age. Got it.
That's still 12 weeks. It's more than a couple.
Yeah, so, like I said, we had ourselves a time skip anime power-up montage, so it's all good. We are going to now turn to our continent map for just a second here, because I want to show you guys a little bit of where you're at and that kind of thing. So, oh, if mine will load, yikes. Oh man, my other Roll20 is not loading very well today. Yikes on a bike. One moment.
Sorry, brother.
Check that off the bingo card. Technical difficulties right out the gate. Oh, we didn't do bingo cards
forgot.
today.
About that.
Oh, no. We're terrible.
We didn't prepare them.
Oh,
well.
no.
Too bad somebody doesn't have like all of those bingo links pinned in the chat or something.
Yikes. Well,
I'm not digging for them.
this is not loading for some reason on my end, but for you guys, hopefully you can see
Loaded for me.
ye old
Okay.
continent map here. There we go. Finally, Christ. So, if you remember, our journey, our quest started here in the town of Gattergate, and we moved down this way into the capital city of Ashmorn, and then we moved further down into a nice little town here called Black Hollow. Okay. And then that's kind of where we ended up taking our respite, so to speak. So here's what's happened in the intervening weeks. Like I said, we're going to have to do a little bit of retcon to make this all fit together, but it's okay. Excuse me. So, you guys have been made aware of the existence of these ancient dragon teeth. Which is a weird thing in this realm because dragons don't, as far as people know, don't really exist all that much. Not even as a, they're very rare type of thing. They just don't exist. As far as people know, they've been out of this realm for thousands of years. So the fact that we're finding these is kind of weird in and of itself, but also they appear to be infused with some kind of really potent magic that we can't really put our finger on and quantify. It's just, if you've got one, you're powerful type of situation.
Doesn't Jonah's character have two?
He has, I believe he now has two, yes. But for our purposes, because magic pockets, you guys have two.
Okay.
If he ends up joining the game
Baldur's Gate
later,
says
then
we have
we'll.
magic pockets.
Hey, if he ends up joining the game a little bit later in the broadcast here, then we'll figure it out. But for right now, for all intents and purposes, you guys have two. There was a whole thing where you guys were going to give one of them to Benjamin Elamir, who is the captain of the Red Right Hand, that has been kind of plaguing you guys for a while, enslaved Eris for a little bit. Only like 20 years. It's okay. I don't know if it was actually 20 years. I think it was less than
chump
that.
change.
Chump change when you're 100, I
I
suppose.
think it was 4.
That sounds right. I don't really recall.
I remember. I have it written down. So if I remember, it's 4 years.
But anyway, where was I? So there was this whole, like, will we give them to him, will we won't, that kind of thing. We ended up, I believe, deciding to not give them to him. And then
I believe that is correct.
And then basically, we're going to kind of yada yada a little bit here. All the particulars are not super important, but you guys had a bit of a tussle, so to speak, a little bit of a fight. Nothing crazy. Him and his cohort named Freya ended up escaping the scene and fucking off, but not before you guys found out that there is one more dragon tooth in the world. And it's in the old abandoned temple to Elune, which is located in the Great Salt Sea. Which is
That picture that was up originally.
down here. This is the Great Salt Sea.
Okay.
So, you switch back over to my other screen here, and then loop, take you back down here. It's been a few weeks later, and you guys have been booking it to try to get to said temple. And now you're here. Once upon a time, this temple was the grandest temple to Elune that existed.
It still looks it.
Time and neglect and the fact that it's a desert now have led this to be, for lack of a better term, dilapidated. Rumors say that not only is the third dragon tooth in this place, but some other magic, some other presence has infiltrated this temple and has caused this once most sacred of places to become desecrated. This would be a particular note to Errol, as a recent convert to Elun's religion, so to speak. And that's where you guys find yourselves now, at the old temple of Elun in the Great Salt Sea. You got here last night, kind of late. You set up camp, did a watch. You wake up in the morning. The sun is rising, but it hasn't reached its peak yet. You guys know from experience you do not want to be out here at high sun if you can help it, because it sucks. And you come up to the front porch, so to speak. Before I get started, is there anything that anybody wants to do, or are there any questions that we have? I'll take that as a no. Whoop, maybe. I'll take that as a maybe. What's up? Nope, I heard an okay. Boop, 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 boop. Scooching on over. This is what the front door looks like. My mid-journey skills are on fucking point.
Question.
Answer.
Are 3 of those orbs supposed to be a different color from one of those orbs? Or are they supposed to be all the same color?
I need you... So, as with all things mid-journey, things get kind of silly when you start looking at repeating patterns and stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
So, pay less
Just wanted to
attention...
clarify.
Pay less attention to the actual content of the door. It's just... I promise you there's not a hidden clue on how to solve any kind of puzzles or anything in this door. It's just...
Okay.
That's the best I could do.
I just
with
wanted to
mid-journey.
make sure.
How many rings am I looking at that spin? Right.
You shut up.
What?
Excuse me.
It's an honest question.
Oh. Excuse me.
So
It looks
we
like
go
it
through the door.
spins.
It does spin. So, as you approach the entrance to the ancient temple dedicated to Elun, you find a massive stone door adorned with intricate lunar symbols. The door seems sealed, and there are no visible handles or keyholes. Errol, you will recognize this in your, like I said, in your recent religious conversion. You managed to get your hands on some holy texts and the like. And this is very much in line with what Saloon's all about. These symbols are correct. Everything looks fine. Can you give me a quick religion check with advantage, because this is your religion?
How big is this door?
Where did Mav go? Massive. Huge.
Oh my god, I hope the next one's better than that.
Yikes. A natural 1 to start the night.
Ooh.
I'm gonna climb it and see if I can get a closer look.
15. Alright, that's much
15.
better. We lost ourselves a Brog. Where did Brog go?
Yeah, where did Brog go?
Safari keeps crashing and switching to Chrome.
Safari keeps crashing and switching to Chrome. Then just use Chrome.
Anyway, with that 15 on the religion check, Errol, you will have a recollection of this type of door being pretty common in Elun's temples. Typically, if they ever had to vacate the temple for any reason, or if they were ever under any kind of attack, this is what they would use to ward that off. You know that the piece in the center there is not what spins. Looking down, you see yourselves standing on... There's a giant, like, disc that's carved into the floor of the porch, if you will. I don't know what other fucking word to use. That will spin.
Okay.
And if you do it right, the door should pop open.
Vestibule.
I was gonna say veranda, but that works too.
Miranda, I like porch. I'm from the south.
Okay.
What
So-
symbols do we see?
You will see.
I'm sorry, Swan. I've just never seen a church with a porch.
You've never been to the south.
It's true.
All the damn Baptist churches down there have porches. All of them. How many symbols do you see? You'll see 4.
What symbols?
They look like lunar phases.
Okay.
Probably the
So-
4 majors.
Yeah, like full crescent, half and full.
I'm lagging ahead. I'm sorry.
What symbols? Okay. So
There's a severe lag on somebody's thing here. A new crescent. You'll
My
have
guess is it's either. Sorry, go ahead.
you'll have a new crescent half full. And those are the symbols that are... So, you'll have those symbols on the ground, and then you'll also have them up on the door as well. Looking a little bit closer,
Okay.
you see that they're not in alignment, so to speak.
does the one on the door move? Well, does the one on the floor move and the door does not?
That's correct.
Oh, okay. So what if we were to mimic what the floor looks like on the door?
You could do that.
Make it look the same.
You could.
I'm going to go ahead and
Try to do that. All
turn
right.
them so they're the same.
All right. As you bend down to touch the stone table thing, it starts glowing with a silvery light type of thing. And looking around, you'll see that there's basically a projection happening. Not in a traditional sense, like a magical projection up on the door there that's showing the symbols that are on the floor reflected on the door, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And then you go ahead and you start spinning it.
Yes.
Okay. It's pretty easy to do. That's what it was designed to do.
Still climbing to the
So
door.
I go ahead and turn them so they're the same.
Okay, you turn them so that they're the same, and there's a sort of a grinding kind of noise, and you can hear that there's like a click in the door, but the door's not opening yet. You get the feeling that
the
maybe that
center-
there's something that we missed.
The centerpiece on the does that push in like a button?
It does not.
Does the one that's on the floor push in like a button?
No, it doesn't.
So
Errol.
it pushes.
Errol, you will, with that 15 that you rolled earlier, kind of get a recollection again. Oh, wait, this is only one half of the thing, right? We do the thing, and then we also have to, like, do a prayer
Oh,
type
okay.
of thing.
Alright,
So-
do I know the prayer?
You don't, not
I'll
off
be
the
right
top
back.
of your head, but you can certainly try to roleplay it out.
Okay. Okay, so do we have the first part done where everything's
so,
where
yeah.
out?
Mhm.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Stop. Me.
There is one other crucial piece of information or part that we haven't done yet. I don't want to
Okay.
just give it to you. I want to see if you guys can get it. I'm testing your memory right now.
Oh
God.
I take like a stone from somewhere nearby and offer it to a loon. And make us. Is that what it was?
That's what it was.
I was actually about to say I offer my shiniest rock.
And I say,
I remember that.
we are here non-violently. We wish to enter your house. You know, help us achieve that. You know, so on and so forth. And also have him talk to you in a minute. Hi bye.
Sure.
I'm also getting viciously attacked by Vicious beast.
Vicious beast. So, with the prayer and the stone, everything starts glowing in that silvery luminescence. And the door opens up. It opens up before you. The air inside smells stale. Like it hasn't been opened for generations, which it probably hasn't. There's a fine layer of dust and grime all over the place. And as you step into the first room here, you see a spacious chamber adorned with celestial motif, moons and all that. Then in the center, you see a stone statue, and it is gorgeous. It is majestic even. And it's fashioned in the likeness of Elune herself. And it's a very classic pose for her. As you step into the room, the statue begins to glow. That same silvery moonlight color, if you will. Do you guys want to do anything?
I do, but I'm waiting to see if anybody else does.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay. Speak now for
Go for it.
Okay. Speak up again to Loon and ask if you could provide some guidance on our path here. That would be great. And perhaps explain what I'm looking at. Like I don't understand, I guess.
Okay. As you finish saying that, the stone statue turns its head and looks directly at you,
Oh God.
eyes glowing silver,
Fuck.
and speaks in a
Holy shit.
melodious voice.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, hell no.
A new hand has touched the beacon.
A new hand has touched the beacon.
Oh.
And the stone statue says, "Welcome to my temple. You have done well to make it this far. Many have tried to find this place. It has been lost to time. Your dedication to the cause is admirable. But before I just let you through, you must answer a few questions. Pick one amongst you to be the spokesperson."
I point to this guy's character.
I point to this guy's character.
I feel
I'll
a
also
little bit
point
like
to,
sacrificial,
Sky's
but I'll do
character.
it.
I point to Arrow. Yep. Arrow. Can do
No.
Like the entire party just simultaneously.
That one, my lord.
I volunteer.
They volunteer
tribute.
tribute.
Yeah.
Step forward, child.
Okay. Nice to see you again.
Can we assist with these questions?
Assume it is much. God, I hope.
Yeah, how many
Yeah,
lifelines do they get?
Right?
Let's
Do I
see
get a
here.
phone call? Can I call a friend?
Yeah, you get to poll the audience.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. If this is just Sky, or are we helping?
This would
God,
be
I hope
this
so.
would be just for Sky.
50-50. You got the phone a friend.
Oh. So we need to shut the fuck up. Got
This
it.
would be just for Sky.
Oh dear.
Alrighty here.
You guys
Good
can
luck.
make faces.
Good luck. We trust you.
Alright. Continue.
First question,
Mm-hmm.
young acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
In what order do the phases of the moon progress, and what significance do you attribute to each phase of the lunar cycle?
So it goes full moon, waxing moon, or no, it goes new moon, waxing moon, full moon, waning moon, and then new moon again. And I guess you could say new moon is like the absence of life and what makes space for darkness to come in. And as hope begins anew, you can have the waxing moon, and full moon is when the light comes back. And waning means maybe hope is fading now, but there's hope again soon.
The statue kind of nods its head. Right here? Go on. The statue kind of nods its head at you and says, acceptable?
Stand up for a second. Stand up.
But do remember, the new moon does not mean the absence of the moon. Rather, it can symbolize the hope of things to come. Next question.
Okay.
Let's see here. In times of doubt or adversity, how do you remain steadfast in your devotion to Elune?
Well, I guess it would be hard to give you a true answer because I haven't experienced true adversity since I've started following Elune's path. So I don't want to lie to you and tell you that, you know, I can just drum up thoughts of Elune and, you know, have good thoughts afterwards, or, you know. So I guess I don't know.
Yours is an untested faith.
Mm-hmm.
My advice to you would be to turn to the moonlit skies and find solace in my embrace.
Mm-hmm.
Your faith can be strengthened by remembering your past challenges and acknowledging those as tests of your devotion. And take strength and comfort in the fact that you've overcome many things to be here.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I really need to stop playing paladins and clerics.
I'm gonna make you do it. Every time you play a paladin or a cleric, I'm gonna make you talk to God.
This hurts. Religious trauma is coming back.
You have all this religious trauma and you keep playing religious characters.
Yeah.
You've done this to yourself.
Yeah. That's fun. I guess that's why I like Oathbreaker, but
Last question.
Hmm.
Elune's influence extends into the natural world. How do you perceive your connection to nature and the environment in the context of your devotion to Elune?
That's a lot of words, Magic Man.
Magic woman.
Woman.
Don't misgender the statue.
You don't know. Maybe they refer to themselves as man, and you just don't know.
I do know that this is a product of my own
You are the
creation.
fucking DM. Yeah.
I literally did
Right.
this in my head.
Can you repeat the question? That was a lot of fucking words.
It really wasn't, but I'll repeat it for you anyway.
It was, and my brain hurt.
Elune's influence extends into the natural world. How do you perceive your connection to nature and the environment in your context of your devotion to Elune?
Please cite your sources.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess if I just think of it in the terms of faith itself, having like good faith that things happen for a reason, and I might not know what it is at the time, but if it has like a natural cause and effect, then something like that. I don't know. Like the natural. Am I allowed to phone a friend? Because I am horrifically, like, I don't know.
You place too much doubt upon yourself, child.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
just keep in mind that part of following the moon's path is to have that connection into nature and incorporate it into your daily life. Having a healthy respect for your environment and incorporating the moon's
like
embrace into your life.
Okay.
That wasn't a condemnation, child. Just advice.
Okay.
You are still a young acolyte. You have much to learn, but you are on the right path. I will grant you passage, you and your friends. Be careful of the way ahead. The path has been corrupted. It is treacherous. And then there's a giant stone door behind her that just kind of walk on the moon's path. And then the glow of the statue dissipates. This would be a great time for you guys to like roleplay or something while I get the next part set up.
Does Brock need to talk before Stone Lady?
Stone Lady does not answer. Oh, what the fuck? There it goes.
What?
I don't know. All I know is that my religious trauma is freshly shoved in my face, and I don't feel so good.
I like this.
I'm sorry, are you alright?
No.
Since I couldn't offer a shiny rock to the door, I'm gonna offer a shiny rock to the statue.
Alright.
I probably after that go up to like I'd probably go up to Errol or like Brog would probably go up and be like feeling because like does talking to Moon make you feel sick often?
I mean, normally no.
Moon always.
Okay.
Stick my head in the doorway.
I'm gonna like skeptically walk up to the statue because I'm not really a believer here, and I find it skeptical, and it makes me wonder what the hell was actually making the statue talk. Whether it was really a loon, or a curse, or a spell, or somebody else just fucking with me.
And how
It's
might
like an Arcana check or something.
how might you determine
up to it
that
and
though?
looking. I'm not really doing anything.
Oh shit! All of my shit is frozen. Can you guys hear me? Fuck.
Yes.
Okay.
You're good. I don't.
Clip
Yeah.
it in and out.
My whole Zoom
Let's use
call
active
is completely
speaker on
frozen.
Zoom, but that's another thing.
Oh, see, I can see you talking and moving just fine.
Can you hear me talking and moving?
It glitches a little for me.
There you are in gallery
Yes,
view. Yeah, you're perfect. You're good.
You have a little bit of lag, but
Yikes.
not much.
Sure.
Alright. Okay. Hopefully we can just kind of keep going here. So, you guys find yourselves. You enter a room bathed in soft moonlight, which is weird because it's kind of the middle of the day. And you see a pillar, a giant pillar, raising up from the floor, and there's a little orb. The floor you cannot see below. It is deep black abyss, and you guys would be standing right here. I don't know if you can see that.
That little black pip.
Yep. So you guys will be standing right there.
Yep.
And excuse me.
How big is each? Is each meant to be a 5x5? That part I didn't hear you.
We can't hear you.
You did just cut out. Sorry.
Yeah, Swan, I can't hear you. No? Nope.
Yeah, no, I still hear nothing.
Brog no read lip.
He's like, 1 second.
And that's us back. Sorry for the technical difficulty there, but it certainly wouldn't be a Slashers and Casters stream without some kind of weird catastrophic technology failure. So we're par for the course, so to speak.
Neat.
Ah!
Okay. Piggy swear.
All right, I think that
Giggity, giggity.
I think what I can do
Giggity.
here.
Giggity you.
I think if I turn off the oh, I don't remember how to do it. There's a way that you can like turn off the presentation mode here and save resources on the computer. Maybe that's what I need to do. But I don't remember how to do it, so we're not going to do it. Oh, there we go, performance mode. All right, performance mode. Downside is I won't be able to see exactly what's going on over on the stream, but with any amount of luck, everything's still working. If somebody could check that for
Potato
me.
mode.
Potato mode.
If everybody could check on that for me occasionally.
The stream literally just says "be right back." It hasn't changed at all.
The fuck? What do you mean?
Oh wait, there we go.
Okay, I'd say there is a bit of a lag there.
Yes.
All right, cool. So, let me get back to it. So we found ourselves. Let me take this opportunity to change up the music just a little bit here. Just get some ambience. So we find ourselves looking for the right tab. There we go. So again, the floor in this room is complete black void that is sprinkled with stars. It doesn't take a genius to know that if you were to fall down into that void, you're probably dying. Again, you see that there's the pedestal in the center, and there appear to be like these pathways attached to it, as indicated by these yellow lines on the map here. But they're not made of anything substantial. It's pure light. And
light, but not hard light.
Not hard light, as far as you can tell. Of course, it would be very difficult for you to know just by looking. So.
Okay.
And Sky, you'll
if
actually
nobody has
recognize...
anything else, Brog, have idea.
Yep, real quick though. Sky, you'll actually recognize the thing that's in the center there, that little orb. It's a holy relic that is known as the Lunar Sigil. You don't really know what it does, but you know what it is.
Okay.
All right, Brog has idea.
If nobody have anything else to test bridge, Brog have idea for bridge.
Other than going like scrabbling up to it and tapping it with a claw, I don't have any immediate ideas.
Tie rope to Brog and hope for best.
Brog still have javelin.
I have an idea as well.
Okay.
I can create one of my echoes and have one of my echoes go and stand on it and see if they drop.
Doesn't Echo even have any weight?
Is it a real replica of you and all but like personality, or
is Shadow Girl heavy or is Shadow Girl light?
a lot of questions?
Don't ask the Shadow Girl.
Hold on, let me go look at it.
Ask chat. Chat, help.
I don't
Help
think
chat.
there's anyone in chat.
Put poll
Wrong
in
chat.
chat, yeah.
Ask the other chat. We need like a
It's
name.
the echo is a magical, translucent gray image of you that lasts until it's destroyed.
So it is an image. It doesn't have any weight to it.
Yeah.
So it's like the mirror image spell.
Very similar. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
hang on.
Brog ready to throw javelin.
Brog can throw javelin.
Is it just a free action? Since I'm not technically trying to hit anything.
For our purposes, sure, it's fine.
Okay. Brog toss javelin.
Javelin impacts one of the pathways of light and goes past it and falls into the void. You no longer have a javelin.
That's fair. I'm only down one javelin, so.
So can we tie a rope around Brog and dangle him over the edge? Like what's going on?
Is anybody here strong enough to hold Brog? Like Brog?
Yeah. Why?
I would be the one.
Why are you asking to hold Brog? Why not Brog hold you?
All right.
You can always just toss Returns to Lost into the void and see what happens.
Oh God.
Wait.
Maybe
No.
he'll return.
The lost does not return.
The
Oh,
returned is not
wait.
to the lost of the returned.
Wait,
No.
I have. Wait.
Oh.
Can the rogue
Oh.
try something?
I
Oh,
have.
oh.
I
No,
have a-
yeah. I think we all have something weird or something. But
Yeah.
I have commune with nature, and this is kind of weird about nature right now.
What?
At a certain level, barbarians in a totem class get a 5th level commune with nature ritual spell.
Okay. What does that do for you here?
Would you
Help?
consider this an underground setting?
Kind of.
Well, wait. No, never mind, Swan. The spell doesn't function where nature has been replaced by construction, such as in dungeons and towns.
There you go. Null and
Even
void.
though
Church.
this is like a celestial black hole, this is still not like
It still could be considered construction.
okay. But I'm
Yeah.
sure other people have better things. So
What does the rogue want to do?
The rogue would like to try to be a little more putting faith into the religion here and kind of like step forward just enough to test to see if like there's anything on the pathway, if my step will lay on it or slightly through it, and be like, no, it's not good.
I want you
Oh fuck.
to make a check.
What kind of check?
I'm not 1,000% certain.
Okay.
Because a faith check isn't necessarily a thing that exists.
Well, no,
That'd
but
be
what
religion,
I'm doing
wouldn't
is
it?
being like, hey, I'm kind of trusting this to just be a walkway and just not utterly screw me. So I want to test if I can put my foot down on the path or if it goes straight through.
it's a weird thing of acrobatics and religion.
I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I was gonna say do that or like insight
Okay.
or something.
A wisdom
I think a wisdom saving throw fits best here.
It's not bad, yeah.
At advantage, you said?
No.
Okay. Normal. Okay. 13?
13. You step out onto the pathway, and for one shining moment, your footing is firm. On the internet, like, come on.
Yep.
That's some
actually have,
Sean Connery BS.
Yeah.
I have a thing that will help.
Oh?
I just need some rope.
You guys probably have rope.
I think
Between
I
a lot
do.
of us, we have enough rope.
I think I have rope.
I have an immovable rod.
I have
Bro.
50 feet
Hey!
of rope.
We can make a swing.
Swan's just like, oh god, a movable rod.
Brog also have 50 feet of rope.
Wait, I need to see his face. Where is it?
You see it? It's covered like this.
Yeah.
Because he's not
I
speaking.
got
Yeah,
it
there
as
it
a
is. There it
joke.
is.
But
It
here we
was
go. We
for
can
a
tie it,
joke.
tie the rope to that, and doesn't
Yeah.
matter what happens, we're good.
Yeah, and we can keep the rod after. We just have to climb up and undo it, and someone can hold the end of the rope when they swing back, so that they can catch the person in the rope and the rod.
I hate my life.
Now, if we only had two, we could just monkey bars our way over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Swan.
oh.
Swan,
Oh.
since it's an uncommon item, can I have two of them?
No.
Faith good, faith in rod better.
Fuck off.
I know that rod will work.
My god.
Oh my god. You guys are ruining my Last Crusade moment, okay? It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Hey,
How
in-
dare we introduce magical items into that?
Fuck you.
it's not even my fault because you're the one who said we could have magic items.
One of these days I'm gonna stop giving you guys shit.
It's
I'm
fair.
not even the one who normally has these problems. It's usually Nate.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
You.
It's a virus.
One of
No,
these
it's-
days I'm going to just stop giving you guys shit.
It's a virus. The problem metastasized, yeah.
Hey, you helped me pick mine. You know what I have.
It's ridiculous.
You gave me permission with what I have.
I did. And
Okay.
I hate my life. Anyway,
Okay.
so describe to me what exactly is your plan, Sky.
I have a plan. So,
it hurt?
I mean, yes, technically, it's going to.
Gonna hurt somebody.
Yes, it's definitely gonna hurt at least one person.
Why?
metaphorically. So I'm gonna take the rope that Katie has and ask very nicely if I can have the rope. And then
Yeah, I give the rope over to Errol because Eris doesn't need it, so I give
Okay.
it to Errol.
So, and then I'm going to look at the rod, and the picture they provided showed that it kind of had like two flared knobs on the ends and then like a normal rod in between. And I think the way you activate it is you tap the button that's on it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Like a pen. Like
yeah, like a pen click. So part of this is going to be a little bit hair raising because someone is going to have to jump and then push the button when they're at the height of their jump, I guess, over the chasm, so to speak.
athletic boy.
I would assume acrobatics.
Athletic boy.
Oh no.
Okay, so it's probably gonna be between Nate and I because I have high acrobatics and high athletics.
Mhm.
I do as well. Hold on, let me check mine.
I don't know
Brog
if
have
you
plus
want
8
athletics,
with
but
advantage.
Mine's
better.
plus 12.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
Brog. Okay, you guys do it.
Nope, he
This-
can do it.
The second part of this is there's gonna be I'm gonna tie like a really good big knot at the bottom, and once you have the button clicked for the rod, you're gonna slide down the rope, and you're going to stand on one cinch around the knot so you can stand on the rope, right? And then you're going to swing yourself, and so you can reach the orb, grab it, do whatever you need to do to secure it on your person, whether that's putting it in a pocket or whatever. And then you're going to swing back towards us, right? We're going to grab you, and then you're going to climb back up, hit the button on the rod, and then another person's going to drag you up with the rod, the rope, and the ball.
I feel like there's a
Okay.
bunch
I got
easier
this.
ways to do this, but
That
alright.
sounds No.
really
Let's see it.
complicated.
Let's see it. I
Th-
want to see how this goes.
This confuses me and hurts my head.
I got it. I understand completely.
Okay, I'm glad you do.
I think that somebody's going to need to throw you, if I'm understanding correctly.
Brog must throw.
Because you're talking about a not insignificant gap here.
Okay.
That's about 50, 55, 60 feet.
Does anybody
Yep.
else have rope?
Yes.
And
I think we
all we
all have
need to
rope.
do is get like 15, 20 feet.
Yeah, you
Off
only
the
have
arch.
to make it halfway, right? You
At
don't
not
need.
even.
Well, you just need to have it long enough where you can swing to grab the ball.
I got
and
it.
then
Fuck
I
it.
understand.
All right. Let's do
this
it.
is accomplishable.
Who's throwing?
Brog must throw.
Frog must
Okay.
throw.
Rook, I'm
Probably
nominating
me.
you. Yeah, you're tiny and you're Dexy.
Yep, I'm the kid.
Eris, I think you're taller than Rook.
I'm 6 foot, so
Yeah.
Okay, so
Rook
here's
is
how we're
tiny.
gonna do this.
Yep.
Well,
see, I
actually,
was okay
hold
with
on,
just
hold on.
trusting myself and walking across the light
on.
bridge there.
This is
You can
literally
totally do
a
that if you want
scene
to.
that She-Hulk and Wolverine acted out.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
God.
god.
All right, my turn.
Wait.
So here's what we're gonna do.
I just realized something though.
Hmm.
Andrew,
Yeah.
how big is Returns Lost?
Like 3 foot and change.
How Dexy are you?
Yeah, pretty dexy.
Do you beat Rook's Dex?
No, I don't. Well, I don't beat his athletics or acrobatics, whichever be quote.
Okay. Never mind.
This should be acrobatic.
Excuse me.
Okay, power is 1.
All right, so we'll have an athletics check from Brog to throw Rook as high and as far as he fucking can. I'm gonna set this DC at
Don't tell us.
17.
Okay, 17.
For throwing
17.
him?
I feel like this is like he's
This is a
throwing
multi-layered
somebody.
thing.
He's
It can
throwing
go
somebody
wrong at
20
any
feet.
point.
Okay, but if we
Like even if Rook is only 90 pounds, when was the last time you threw 90 pounds 20 feet?
That's fair.
Brog probably hasn't done that since the war.
The only reason that I'm letting Brog do it is because he's a
Okay.
fucking orc.
okay.
Yeah. Brog probably hasn't done something like this since the war.
I'm just a really
That's
heavy
a little
javelin.
comforting.
It's fine.
I don't know if you guys have ever like hoisted 90 pounds above your head before, but it sucks.
It's hard. It is difficult
It's
to do.
not fun.
Well,
and now
they
you're
don't
just gonna
necessarily.
huck it.
No, hold on. He doesn't
90 pounds is what
necessarily have
herniated my
to
back.
lift him over his head.
I know, but like, have you ever thrown 90 pounds?
If you throw 90 pounds like you would a disc,
You're gonna
like,
hold me
you
by the
do
arm,
centrifugal
do a
fo-
helicopter, and
yeah,
then just
that's.
fling me off.
I'm saying
Sure.
that would
It's
decrease
still
the
going-
difficulty.
It's still going to be a pretty hard thing to do.
Yeah,
Okay, but,
and,
like-
and Swan's being really good about
I'm being
like
pretty
not making me
generous.
burn a rage slot to do this.
I'm being pretty generous
Okay.
here, I feel like.
Okay,
So, like-
okay.
And I think
Okay.
a DC of 17 at level 10 is more than achievable.
All right.
And you said
Okay.
athletics.
trust
Athletics
you.
specifically. This is an
Come on, Maverick.
athletic thing that you're doing right now.
I've got advantage on athletics.
Let's see
Perfect.
it. Let's see it.
Okay.
You guys are crazy.
I was okay with just walking across the damn bridge.
You can
19.
still do that.
19.
Okay.
19 succeeds. Rook, you fly through the air like a fucking piss missile.
Hell yeah.
Just like, phew, and I'm
And
not
the second I feel like I'm at the height of
Yeah.
my
the
My
what's
throw?
The fuck
It
When you
affects
hit
the
your
swing,
arc, yeah.
is when I'm gonna press the button.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I will have you make an acrobatics check to see if you can hold
Not
on to
fall
that
off,
because
yeah.
you're basically again piss missiling your way across here and then
Well, it's
sudden
not.
stop.
I don't have to hold on to it.
Yeah,
it's
you're
the
just
rope
kind
that
of.
I'm attached to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We did attach.
I
the
can
rope
fall.
to- That's fair. Click the.
Okay,
All right.
so yeah, the rod, you click the rod, and the rod stops, but you don't because the
Yeah.
rope keeps
Yeah.
going.
And you do
Yeah.
kind of want that momentum, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you click, stop, and the rod stops, and you kind of do one of these little
Mhm.
trapeze things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What do you need from me?
I do still need an acrobatics check. Are you planning to like? You're trying to get onto the platform, right?
Well, once I hit the button, I'm definitely gonna free fall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that oh shit moment.
Yeah.
So
As I
so yeah,
free fall.
then that, and then it comes down. He would come down and around
Yes.
to pendulum down.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
So he might need like a saving throw of some sort or something because he's gonna need to reach and grab the object.
Well, I know because now I need to start swinging.
Yeah.
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 You're just gonna basically
just a-
trapeze this.
You
If
need,
anyone
like,
knows
some
how to
core
swing,
strength.
it's
Alright,
just a
alright.
standard momentum force thing.
Oh, sorry.
Red Robin. All right. Give me an acrobatics
Robin?
check. It's not going to be a very high DC. This is not difficult for you to do. A 26 doubles the number that I had in my head. So yeah,
Okay.
that'll do it. You manage to trapeze yourself into a position where you can reach out. You grab the lunar sigil and you remove it from its pedestal.
Do you need a
pocket
separate
it.
check for that?
No.
Okay.
You're fine. You pick it up, you put it in your pocket, and you manage to swing back.
Okay.
You have kind of a choice on how you want to dismount here.
Well,
Someone is going to need to catch the rope.
yeah. So here's the tricky part, right? So here's the safer way of doing this. I'm gonna
Okay.
swing myself back over to the platform
Hmm.
so someone can hold the rope.
Yes.
This platform
Now-
over here, or this
No.
platform?
Back
I'm
to
assuming
where
where
we're
we
I'm
are.
standing.
swinging
Starting
myself back
platform.
to
Got
the
it.
original platform,
Got it.
Over here.
and then to make this safe, I would request that someone else gets a separate piece of rope for me.
And dangles down to you.
Well, no, I'm back on the platform. Like I've taken off the rope
Hmm.
and handed it to someone else.
Hmm.
I'm with you guys.
Yes.
But the rod
Now-
is still
Yes.
stranded
I'm
in
about to
midair.
fix that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
I need to be tied to a separate rope because now what I need to do is pretty much climb this rope
Monkey up the
and
rope.
detach
Yeah,
myself.
I got you. I'm following you. Give me another
Okay.
acrobatics check, please.
Okay.
So you
Rod,
need a
you're
rope
holding-
for yourself. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
In
Yeah.
case
I
I,
got it.
fall.
I've got it,
We're
yeah.
playing this safe.
Like death? Or.
Yeah. A dirty 20 will do it.
Hmm.
You ninja warrior your way up the rope, and you click the button.
It's like
And-
I hate this part. Click.
And there's that moment of just sheer unadulterated fuck as you kind of fall. Brog, can I get just an athletics check to make sure you can haul him back up without him like breaking anything?
Or
Jeez.
slamming against the wall.
Yes.
I'll be holding
yes.
the other with him as well, just to help.
Basically,
Okay,
if you roll
so-
anything above a 10, you're fine.
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
just yoink, and Rook, you have this moment of like free fall, and then you get right about here, and then you have this moment of yoink, and then Brog's just sitting there like this big bear hug, just waiting to catch you, just and you have retrieved the thing. As
Next
you...
time, I'm not free falling. That sucks.
Oh,
Hey,
Rook moved many spaces on that board.
I just want to point out for just one bloody minute here. You guys found the answer. You just had to walk. It was a leap of faith test.
Yeah.
And you bitches are like, nah, we're gonna fucking like redneck engineering.
This
ass.
was the safer method.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Yes, it totally was. There was
He's
not
like,
a
okay, I'm gonna
moment.
walk out.
What you
There
don't
was
know.
barely a moment where he was going to be injured ever.
What you don't know is that the inky black void of death was not an inky black void of death.
We didn't know
If
that.
you fell, you would have been teleported back to the first platform, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. You guys make things.
Oh, well, with Rook knowing that information.
You don't know that. That's metagame. M-E-T-A game? M-E-T-A game?
And he was never seen again.
Roll a new character.
I'm falling!
I regret
I've been falling
nothing.
for 30 minutes.
Oh my god. Hold on one second here. Let me get to the rest of my notes.
I'm so glad that worked. That's awesome.
Oh, I hate you guys.
But we make your life interesting, so it
I
can't be
hate,
that
I
bad.
hate you all, but I also love you all.
Uh-huh.
It's
We
very.
come up with the answer, but the wrong way.
It's
Yes.
like
I came up with the right answer. I called the movie reference.
it's like
The
that.
right answer.
It's like that moment when you like do the question completely, absolutely, 100% wrong, but you still manage to get the right answer.
What the fuck
Yep.
is that?
It looked spooky.
What the fuck is that?
I
So-
would like
Spooky, scary.
to take a look at this thing that I now
Oh,
have
no,
in my
that's a-
possession.
Real quick, I actually went to the map a little too soon here, but it's fine. So, as you get the sigil back into your possession, you hand it over to Errol.
This is yours.
Errol, as a devotee of Saloon, this thing responds to you.
Okay.
And all of the bridges of light
Uh-huh.
that were there previously, they solidify and they turn into stone, and you know 100% that as so long as you hold this, you and anybody else with you is going to be able to safely traverse these passageways.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
whoever played the new hand touches the beacon would have saved that moment for now.
I'm sorry.
The new hand
Touches the
touches
beacon. Hear me and obey.
I don't get the
was
reference.
a-
Bring my beacon to Mount Kilcrease.
You don't know the reference? Did you
Oh,
never play
no.
Skyrim?
No.
I never
Oh
heard of it.
no!
Your hand has
Sam.
never touched the beacon. Oh my god, that's perfect.
You don't know the
Wow.
sheer...
Okay, so that's not entirely true. I tried playing it. I got maybe the first like 45 minutes into the game, and then that was it.
So real quickly,
Oh my
just
God.
to kind of give you an idea.
I
There's an
managed to
item.
get it in the first 45 minutes.
There's an item in the game called like the Meridia's Beacon,
That's
Yep.
exactly what it's called.
and
Yep.
once you hit like level 10, I think it is, you just find this fucking thing in a random
It can
chest
be
somewhere.
literally
anywhere.
Oh, good.
And
Okay.
when you pick it up, all of a
It's
sudden,
just
out of
annoying-ass
nowhere,
voice.
this disembodied voice just starts screaming at you, and just goes like, "A new hand touches the beacon."
Oh,
Yeah.
You're like,
God.
hello?
And,
God?
and the first time that you experience this, it's sheer unadulterated panic. You're just sitting there. Oh, I just killed this giant. A new hand touches. What the fuck? You know.
Because honestly, it just looks like an egg. You don't think about it. It's just like,
Yeah.
Oh, Meridia's
shiny.
beacon.
No, it
What's
looks like
that?
it looks like a dodecahedron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's like, what
It's
is
like,
this? Maybe I
flip
can sell it.
this.
You know?
All right.
Not colored in soccer ball.
And it's fucking.
Yeah.
It's just sheer unadulterated panic when you first.
I'll put a.
Oh, God.
Do not.
If
I'll
you
just
put it in the
haven't
chat.
experienced it, you are a sweet summer child, and please stay that way
You must
because
be
it's so
protected
annoying.
at all costs.
Yeah. The quest line that comes up after that is so fucking.
It's not the most annoying quest line in
I
Skyrim.
hate it.
Like,
I-
it's probably
really
your
annoying.
first danger quest that you pick up in Skyrim, unless you
I
hunt
got
for a danger
the,
quest.
I don't have Skyrim at all. I played it on somebody else's PS4, and I actually can't stand the graphics for it. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Ro, you are a graphics snob.
I am, unfortunately.
I need you to understand, when that game came out in, like, what, 2007? Shit was awesome.
I hated it even back then.
You're wrong,
Do it
and that's
now.
okay.
I tried.
You
playing
are a
that
young,
game
sweet summer
the
child.
other day.
You'll learn eventually. One day you'll grow up.
Hey,
Hey,
Okay,
rude.
so meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
that much younger than you.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, but I've got 2 kids, a
Back
wife,
at the
and a
ranch.
mortgage.
Fair.
All right, back to the plot. So you guys traverse the light passageways, and you find yourselves in a vast chamber in what you know is the heart of this temple. A pulsating energy fills the air, and there's an ominous presence in the room. In the center of the room,
In the center.
a portal manifests and releases an ancient, corrupted guardian, and that's what you see here on the map. If everybody could do me a giant favor, go ahead and place your tokens on said map.
How do you do that again?
I'd really appreciate it.
Drag and
Drag and
drop.
drop.
Drag and drop.
You go to your.
Go to your
journal?
person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
your
go,
journal.
and then grab it by the name and put it on the thing. Yep.
Okay, so we're all down here.
Yeah, you're all down here.
I didn't agree to that. Hold on.
have to open that menu again.
Nah.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot about Riley Maxwell.
Who is Riley Maxwell?
Okay.
Supposedly a friend of ours, kind of working for Benjamin Elamere's. Kind
Somewhat of a femme fatale, yeah.
Yeah, her. I forgot about her.
You forgot about Riley?
There were some
She-
good NPCs
Yeah, I
in this
forgot
campaign.
about Riley,
There
but I
really
remember
were.
Benjamin very vividly.
She is our
Unfortunately.
hot lesbian wife. How could you forget her?
And
That's
there were
not
some
her.
douchebag NPCs, yeah.
I have those sometimes.
Smart ass. The ink coming out of this pen is gonna make me cry because it's just.
I don't think I'm gonna like this fight.
The creature that you see before you appears to be constructed of shadow and malice. Oh,
Malice.
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 It turns its face toward you, and eyes glowing, teeth gnashing, lets out this otherworldly scream. And if everybody could go ahead and roll an initiative, I'd really appreciate it.
I rolled like a bitch. That's good. Good to know something
Let me make
always
sure I
stays the
select
same.
my character.
I got a 12 for initiative.
Hell yeah.
That's a shame.
Nate, please, for the love of God, go before the bad guy.
Oh, I will. That's not a
Okay.
problem. I just gotta make sure
Also, pretty sure I have a weapon that's gonna do a lot of fucking damage to it if I can hit it.
If
Well, at
Nate.
least
How does-
Frog
How did I get? How did I even you?
Nate,
Oh, Nate.
What?
Nate,
What?
you rolled a 10.
Nathaniel, how dare?
Can I,
Uh,
re-
Rolled
can I,
fucking
can I
one.
redo that?
Frog glad Brog have advantage.
Don't you have
I-
advantage on your initiative checks, Nate?
I think I might actually. Hold on, let me check.
I don't, and I got a 12.
Fix it.
I got the same as the DM. That's terrifying.
Go to names.
Do you have the higher dex?
I don't know what that thing has for dexterity, but
Brog,
Well, no,
what,
he'll tell you.
Brog, what did you roll?
21.
Nice.
Yeah.
okay, Grog beats me. Cool.
Brog glad Brog going first.
Yes, I'm
Yep,
so glad
yep.
someone's going before the monster.
Also,
What would give me a advantage on initiative?
Alert.
I do have alert.
I thought you took alert.
you did.
All right. Well, then I'll just roll again.
That's better.
17. So, quick question, Swan. Am I going before you, or are you going before me? Because you and I both rolled 12s.
I will be a kind DM and allow you to go first.
Oh, fuck, that means I've got a high dexterity.
That means nothing of the sort.
Bullshit, but alright.
Don't tell me what I know. All right. So, Mav, you're up first, my man.
Cool. think we know what Frog would like to do first.
Frog would like to rage.
I gotta hear you say it, man.
Yep,
I
see-
will. Let me just mess something out really quick. 10, 20, 30,
Are you seriously edging me right now?
40. God damn it.
Speaking of which, Swan, did you see my message directly to you?
No. My shit is kind of bugging. So
Okay.
Swan, can we just pretend that like Brog led the pack and started front?
what's it worth to you?
Oh no.
What do you, next question, what do you want?
What does thou want? Your undying love and affection.
Can't have that.
Oh, God.
I have none. I'm not actually a kind of benevolent DM. I just play one on TV.
What did I just do there? Oh, I
That
tried
being
to-
I
said,
will-
you are on TV,
Yes.
so
I will allow you to be in the front of the pack.
okay. But only because he's being recorded.
Okay.
I
There
don't wish
is
to be the front of the pack.
there is one particular detail of the room that I need to let you guys be aware of.
Oh no.
Okay.
In the center there,
Yeah.
you
This thing.
this thing right there, you do see a pedestal that reminds you very much of the one that was in the room that you just left.
Oh dear.
Nate, if you could resend that message because all it says is sent a photo.
Huh? It's just a photo.
Yeah, but I can't see the photo because it just says sent a photo.
Yeah, let me try sending it again.
Mav, whenever you're ready.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. If we're good with Brog leading the pack,
Yeah,
Brog would like to raid.
there you go. There we go.
20, 30, 40. That works. A straight 40 line gets me right up against him.
Nate, you're going to hell.
Ah! There it is.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Okay.
Gonna zoom out a little bit so I can see things. Okay. And what did I do? Oh, okay, it just changed the format on me on Chrome. So let me pull up my sheet. I've got a great sword. A great axe, sorry.
Yeah.
What's the
2
great
attacks
value?
per action.
Mm-hmm.
So strength check, saving throws. +3 melee damage with strength. Okay, so it's just to the damage, not to the hit. So 11 probably doesn't hit on the first attack.
11 misses pretty hard, yeah.
Okay. And let's switch dice, and that's not in the box. Nat 20.
Nat 20, all right. Crunchy criticals are in effect.
Okay, so that's an automatic 1d12 max. So we go with another d12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 for the raging damage. 22.
22, got it.
Damn.
Double check.
That is bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. That's
That'd be
slashing damage.
Yeah. Got it.
Damn.
You said 22, right?
Yes.
All right, coolio.
Double deuces for the second attack.
All righty. That should bring us to Rook, I believe.
Sweet.
Aren't you a sharpshooter in this too?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
From downtown.
Oh,
So I'm going to move 10 feet this way. Whoop.
Frog in perfect position to help friend.
Do I have a clear shot on the target?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it's pretty big.
I'm asking.
Yeah, you're good.
Do I have advantage on this attack?
No.
Okay. Then I would like to roll to hit with the sharpshooter.
Okay.
which is going to be a -5 to this.
Yep.
Why is it not? Huh. Alright, I guess I'll just have to manual roll it. That's fine. What?
What?
Oh.
Oh.
What?
I can't. You know, fun fact, you can't use the roll command in your Twitch chat.
That seems like a critical failure there, friend.
It's
Alright,
ironic.
23 to
20.
hit. That's including the -5.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, 23 hits.
-5.
Dave.
I was trying to step
Yeah,
away.
because of sharpshooter.
Yeah.
I didn't realize sharpshooter had a negative counter on it.
I don't.
How close
so
to a
you-
crit
you-
were you?
What did I roll?
In the
18.
backyard. looking.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
I just asked the
So
neighbor
this is going to
that
be
lives there.
1d6.
She said,
plus
yeah, cop went up that way,
16.
so it's probably that. Something's going on with that house. There's police, there's ambulance. The parents are sitting outside. The mom looks like she's crying.
Oh
I'm
shit.
guessing one of their kids got out.
Okay.
So,
Keep me informed.
How do I get sneak attack?
Well, I think you
I'm
would get a
next to.
sneak.
I'm next to the enemy.
Yeah, you'd get sneak attack because of the improved sneak attack because Brog is adjacent.
Oh.
Hi, Bren.
Yeah, high level rogue is bullshit.
So
Oreos!
you're gonna hit extra like hard there with the arrow.
Yeah,
This
so
is
you're
gonna
gonna
be
you're gonna roll your.
66 plus 16.
Yep.
Hey, Brog, we're kind of getting some upskirt action there.
No upskirt action.
Thanks.
Let me just make sure. I'm getting 1d6 plus 6 from the bow, 5d6 from the sneak attack, and another plus 10 from the sharpshooter. Got it.
Yikes.
You want me to do that separately?
No, roll it all. It's all good.
It's a lot of damage.
38.
Nice.
Okay. Now I still have 30 feet of movement. I'm assuming that this thing here is a pillar.
I'm gonna go see how he's doing.
Okay.
Okay.
You got Jay. Is Jace asleep or something?
Not yet. Him and Chris are zoning on the couch.
Okay.
So.
All right. I love you. Let
Is
me know
this
how
a
that
pillar?
goes. I'm sorry. I was talking to the missus. What's up?
Is this a pillar?
Can you ping it?
I'm pinging.
Yes.
Can I hide behind it?
Yes. Well, you can certainly try.
Okay. And I
Well-
have also the skulker feat.
Of course, you fucking have Skulker. Ah!
Do you need a stealth check?
I would love to see a stealth check.
It's an advantage
I know.
because I'm.
Skulker.
That's low for you.
22 is low for me.
That's very low for you.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
At the end of your turn, this thing's going to take a legendary action.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And it is going to use the action Summon Corrupted Guardian.
Oh dear.
Fuck.
No.
No.
Not only yes, but hell yes. All right. Standing before you now, you see a stone construct with a very similar face to the thing that you're fighting there. And it gets its own turn. Add turn.
All right. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, Eris, you're up.
Fuck. Okay. All right. No, close. Okay, that I don't like how close that is.
I'm gonna fuck you guys up today.
I want to move. I'm scared to. Well, no, I can move and not trigger that. Hopefully, unless that thing has a bigger range. I think I want to move here.
Okay.
There?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move there, and then I'm also going to. I think it's technically an action. Oh, okay. Creating an echo doesn't use an action, correct?
I don't know actually.
Well, because it says Echo Avatar, you can temporarily transfer your consciousness to your Echo.
Let's see. It's a bonus act. Well, no, hold on. Yikes. Hold on.
Manifest Echo, I teleport to the spot where my Echo is.
It is a bonus action to manifest your echo.
Okay.
And then for later on down the road, it is also a bonus action to teleport to said.
Yeah, I knew that one. So I'm not going to attack because it's not close enough because I used my max 40. But I'm going to use my bonus action to create a echo of myself. I guess right next to me. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also.
You can do it within 15 feet.
Okay, then I'm actually going to put it right next to that creature, so that way it's technically in opportune attack if it moves.
Okay, let me go ahead. I'm going to denote this as your echo with a little blue dot here.
Yep, thank you. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure out how to do it. So yeah, if it moves outside of my echo's range, I can do an opportune attack. But as of right now, I'm just gonna park my ass here.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action.
Fuck. It's gonna summon another guardian.
And it's going to do a shadow step.
Fuck!
My god.
It can move up to its speed, which is 40, without provoking any opportunity attacks.
Oh, motherfucker.
And wouldn't you know, that is exactly 40.
Swan, I hate to tell you something.
Uh-huh.
I have Sentinel,
I took
though.
Sentinel.
I know.
So did I.
Sentinel.
What?
Sentinel is specifically worded so that you still get an opportunity attack even if they take the disengage action. This is not the disengage action.
Is it a legendary action?
This is a legendary action.
Sentinel says when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that.
Which it hasn't done yet.
Fuck,
Yeah,
it's
but
just
no.
moved.
It's moving, but it's not disengaging.
Speaking
Right,
of,
it's just disappearing and then reappearing somewhere else.
it's its turn
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, returns. I tried. I failed.
Let's see here.
Hey,
Hmm.
so Returns got attacked, correct?
He's about to.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I don't
But
think
friendly-
that's close to me.
Friendly
Oh wait, no, yes
kobold
you
do
are.
nothing yet.
Yeah.
I have a thing. I will wait.
That's everybody. So at the start of its turn, this is called an Umbral Devourer, by the way.
Okay, so this is
Uses
gonna work splendidly.
uses its corrupting aura.
Uh-huh.
Creatures within 30 feet of it take 10 necrotic damage. This damage increases by 5 for each corrupted guardian present. There is no save.
You
So
just take the damage.
everybody.
But guess what? Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
I'm immune to necrotic.
Are you immune or resistant?
Hang on.
So everybody on the map here takes 15 necrotic damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Except for Brog, because he's going to take half because he's raging, and Bear Totem gives him everything resistant but psychic.
That
Are you
is
sure?
perfectly acceptable.
I think I'm
Can I
resistant to
uncanny
it.
dodge that? I'm not sure.
You can uncanny dodge that.
So it's
have a
15
question.
halved.
So
I'm resistant to
So-
necrotic and radiant damage.
all right. So those of you who are resistant and or uncanny dodging take 7.
Cool.
Okay,
Yep.
and now it's
Which-
going
Don't know about
to
that.
attack returns.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, I need some rolls here. Let's see. Sorry,
Turning on Underdark mode.
it gets 3 attacks.
Yeah.
God damn.
I can
Each
Oh
of
my
those
God.
each of those rolls has a plus 10 to hit.
Oi.
So, returns.
Yes.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
How about a 23?
Yes.
How about a 26?
I mean, that's 23, that's 26.
Zach.
Yes.
So since you're attacking him and you're within when returns is within 5 feet of me, I can use my protection as a reaction to pose disadvantage.
Okay.
On
Is
the attack.
that's gonna be on all 3 of those attacks then? Okay.
I guess so, yeah.
All right. So
Is that one reaction?
Yeah, it's one reaction, but it's on.
If it's one reaction, then I think it's only one attack.
Yeah.
we'll read it later, but for now, returns does a 19 hit.
Yes. However, I will use a reaction to protective wings to give myself an additional 4 AC for that attack.
Okay. Is it just that one attack?
Spectral, yeah.
Okay.
Spectral copper wings come out and deflect the attack.
Gotcha. And then does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay. You managed to miss all 3 of those.
Wow,
Very, very nice.
Damn.
Very, very nice. Okay.
That's cool.
Oh, I should have done that first. That's okay. We'll do that next time. Speaking of returns, your turn, buddy.
All right. Well, I was going to handle that differently, but this just modified how I'm going to have to handle that.
I don't know if it matters or not, but since you're close enough to me, you get a +4 bonus to any saving throws.
That is helpful. Thank you. I am going to use my cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
And, like, how far can I disengage? Up to my full move?
Full move. Yep.
Right.
So disengage just turns off my opportunity attacks is all that does.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to move over here because that's really
The biological
where I
father.
can back up to.
So the 16-year-old drugs and he got really messed up to the point where the mother and stepfather.
So Errol is not within 5 feet of the garden, correct?
Awesome.
Lockpicking potion skills.
All right. I'm sorry, I was distracted. What happened?
Arrow's 10 feet away.
I'm just making sure. Okay, I'm going to take a ranged attack, and that's going to be kind of all I can do.
All right.
Yeah, 16 is not very good.
16 on this guy.
Yeah, on the
one. That is a miss.
That will hit?
Miss.
That's
M-I-S.
what I thought. All right, yeah, I'm kind of tapped for this turn then.
Alrighty, in that case, at the end of your turn, it's going to take a legendary action.
Damn it.
How many legendary actions does this thing have?
It has 3, but they reset whenever it's his turn.
Yep.
That's typical with anything with a legendary action.
That's a legendary action standard.
And so what it's going to do is it's going to burn 2 of those legendary actions to summon another one of these.
Dude.
Ooh! That's within 5 feet of me, isn't it?
It is now.
So do I don't get an opportunity attack because it's
Not
not
yet.
attacking.
Not moving either.
Fuck.
Hasn't tried to move out of your threat square. I don't
No.
Okay, let me just put that where it goes. There we go. Excuse me. And now, Errol, you may take your turn.
I can do stuff?
You can do stuff.
Okay.
You can even do paladin-y stuff if you wanted
I
to.
can do paladin-y stuff. And
If you can kill
supposedly I
that
should
corrupted
be...
thing, kill it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Because
then if you kill that, then it doesn't summon anything else, and we can focus on killing the other things.
Yes. Yes, sir. Okay. Where is my divine smite? There it is. So when you hit 2d8 extra damage, Oh, okay, cool. So if I do a level 3 for Divine Smite, is that 5d8?
I believe so. Yes.
Is this isn't an undead or a fiend, correct?
It is not. It is an aberration.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna roll twice. So I'm gonna do my first hit.
Most cool things are at this point.
Or how many actions do I have? I have 2. Okay. So I'm gonna move up. Unless anybody doesn't want me to do that. I'm gonna move up and roll to hit.
Okay.
With my spear.
Damn it.
It fucking sucked.
11 misses.
Yes. I'm gonna try that again. How about a 19?
19 barely hits.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do 5d8 plus the 1d6 plus, or no. What is the difference between, whatever, I guess. So 6d8 plus 2 because there's a d8 on the slashing or something? I don't know. 6d8 plus 2, so that's 32 damage.
32, got it.
Yep. And I think that's my turn.
Okay.
Damn.
Alrighty.
And if I had managed to hit twice, I could have doubled that.
Damn.
Mavtastic.
You do the pedestal things, so these things go away.
Pedestal things.
Yeah, it's got a same kind of pedestal that was outside on the porch, I think you said.
Yeah, this thing.
No, in the previous room where we got the orb.
There is a pedestal in this room that is a mirror match to the one that was in the previous room. Mav, you're up.
Mav, go do a Hail Mary.
Mav doesn't have the orb.
Yeah, no. Unless you want to like toss it to me, but that's your turn later.
I would not throw it just in case that the corrupted guardians in the thing that summons the guardians tries to take the orb.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that's why they're also targeting you, because I'm assuming you have the orb.
That would be me.
Sorry.
I was given the gift by the rook.
Yeah. So I wouldn't recommend throwing it.
I can take
Okay.
it back.
Take it back.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing again. Okay.
You do whatever you want.
Well, since it is my turn and I'm still raging, I will take my bonus action to do an adrenaline rush.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't need the movement. I might as well. I get the temp HP.
What are you doing, bud?
Okay. Temp HP, sorry, I'm adding that there. And I'm on the wrong screen. So I am moving up towards the monster. It is gonna be right there.
Okay.
So that kind of puts me in a good position.
But you had advantage, doesn't it?
This will be a
Yes,
flank,
it does. Yeah, but I'm flankings. 16 plus 8 is 24.
24 hits.
Okay. That is 12 d12 plus 4 plus 3 plus because I'm raging. 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 3 is 13 on the first strike.
13 on the first strike, heard.
Different die. Second nat 20 of the night.
Nice.
Yay!
Something I checked last time, I have brutal critical. So I actually get a second crit die.
Fuck it. Max that one too. I don't care.
So the brutal critical, so the crunchy crit plus the brutal crit are both full die.
Yep.
Okay, wow. So that's
Fuck it.
24 off the start. Roll for the damage die. 4 plus 4 is 8. So that's 24 plus 8 is 32 plus 23 is 35 on the second swing.
Very nice.
Brog is here to smash some shit tonight.
Alrighty. And is that your
He's
turn?
here to kick ass and take names.
I'm here to kick ass and chew all gum.
Brog not good with
Well, let it go.
Brog not good with names, and Brog not no gum invented yet.
Here to chew gum and kick ass.
At the end of your turn, Brog, it will take its legendary action.
Okay.
It will use its corrupting gaze on you. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, okay.
I just want you to know how fucking weird that sounds. You're corrupting
Sorry.
gaze. No, not you. His phrase.
Are the gays corrupting us all?
Yeah,
Sky.
Like, hello.
How many feet is it that
Not
your
15.
aura affects saving throw?
Not 15.
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it takes the whole length of the monster, and I'm just outside of it.
Yep.
Okay. And you said a con saving throw, Swan?
Yep.
17.
17. Succeeds. So take 6 necrotic damage, half it again because you're raging, so take 3 necrotic damage.
All right. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, slider wheel. That's weird.
And then it
All
is
right.
now these dudes' turns. What is their reach? I forget.
I put myself in a really bad position.
Their reach is 5 feet. So they will actually no, I think that they're at least this one's in range. Depends on where you count it, I suppose. You know what, just for fun. This one is going to attack Eris. And this one's gonna move up and attack Rock.
And be right next to me. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. So
Great.
first one, this is for Eris.
Okay.
Let's see here. They make 2 slam attacks. Where is my dice? Bang. And bang. The first one is probably a miss. I think that's a 9. Yeah, it's a 9. The second one is a 24.
The 24 hits.
The 24 hits. Fantastic. I actually get to do damage. Woohoo! Takes 7 bludgeoning damage. Alright, Brog?
Brog?
Brog. Let's see. First attack is a 23 to hit, and the second one is a 14.
Did you say 7 damage?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
And you said 23 and a 14?
14, yep.
So the 23 is what will hit.
Yeah, I figured.
So.
Whoops. I rolled 2 1s on the damage. Jesus Christ. I think that's 6 damage. Yeah, 6 damage.
You snake-eyed the damage.
I did,
6
yeah.
damage.
So 6 bludgeoning damage, half because you're raging.
Half because I'm raging puts it at a 3.
And that will bring us to our lovely Rook.
Jeez. I am going to go 5 feet out. Make a directed attack towards Beastie Boy in the center here.
Uh-huh. At advantage.
Yeah. With my sharpshooter.
Okay.
Clarification.
Yep.
Lip, lip.
Come on.
$11 is
I have
missing.
advantage.
A 23 hits. Forgot about the advantage. Goddamn. 23 will hit. Take your sneak attack, my man.
34.
Yikes!
And then I want to go back and hide.
Make a roll.
How's it looking?
Really?
We're about probably halfway through the house.
31 on a stealth. Christ. I hate you.
No, you don't.
I do.
Actually, I want to move farther away, knowing that at the last attack hit me.
Okay.
So that is 10 movement speed already used already. So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. Eris, you're up.
Shit. All right. I wanted to go for the stupid corrupted one down there, but I'm gonna go for the one that hit me. Because it's close enough to me. I'm actually going to. It's been a bit since I've done this. I'm gonna attack it, but I think I need to. I'm gonna do also action surge with
Oh,
it, so
damn.
I technically can hit 3 times.
You're going Nova.
Well, if I really, really want to do that, I could also do Unleash Incarnation.
Actually,
On
if you
top
action
of that?
surge, you should get 4 attacks.
Okay. If I do that, then I will do the action surge. I think Unleash Incarnate adds another one to that, so I'd get 5.
Okay. Let's see it.
Okay. So I'm going to attack with my Crystal Scimitar, because that one's bigger.
Swing, 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 my sword, sword.
Nope. That's a 10.
10 will miss.
Okay, so that's the first one out of 5.
Yep.
28.
That's a natural 20.
Yep.
Keep
So
rolling.
I'm assuming that one will hit.
Nah, it misses.
That
I'm kidding.
asshole. So, do you want me to keep rolling to see?
Yeah,
which
yeah,
one's
keep
hit?
rolling. Keep rolling.
Okay. So that one's good. 14?
Miss.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Alright, we'll pause on the rolling for just a minute here. Because there is a small chance that you one-shot this. So let's roll some damages.
Okay.
So keep in mind your crunchy criticals are a thing here.
I don't know what that stands for, but alright.
Which means the double dice that you would have gotten is already at max, so you add the max damage. So say, for instance, you had 66 in my case. That would be 66 plus 36. Because 6 times 6 is 36.
So yeah, so basically you're gonna add another, what the hell is 8 plus 6? 14 damage on top of that. So that's
Okay, so that's 27.
That's 27. Go ahead and roll it again. That's another 27. It's dead.
It's dead?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nice.
Okay.
And you still have 1 attack. And you haven't used any movement yet.
Still have 2 attacks.
You rolled 4, didn't you?
Oh, I did. Yes,
Mhm.
I still have 1 attack.
So you still have 1 attack and you haven't moved yet.
Nice.
You can reach either of those 2 boys.
I'm gonna move close to Mr. Frickin' Asshole there, and I'm gonna attack him with the Crystal Scimitar.
Okay. Let's get a roll. This one will be at advantage because flank.
Okay.
Roll again.
Another nat 20.
So I would piss myself.
No.
A 16 will miss.
Will miss?
Miss.
Okay. So I'm actually going to move because it doesn't take an action of any kind. It doesn't even take my movement. I'm moving my echo to over there.
Oh, I think you moved that echo way too far.
It doesn't take any speed.
Hold on.
Shouldn't take any speed. Oh wait, no, move up to 30. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I think it was here.
I think you can put it right behind Mav or yourself.
Nope, I'm gonna put it there.
All right, that works. And it is now its turn. At the beginning of its turn, the corrupting aura triggers, and anyone within 30 feet takes 10 necrotic damage.
I'm resistant to it, so how much do I take?
Actually, it's going to be more because there is one corrupted guardian in play, so it's 15 damage.
Mm-hmm.
If you are resistant, take 7. And I think that it realizes that Brog is actually kind of a problem here.
Problema.
So
I was Grog the problem. I just killed its buddy with 1 hit.
Yeah, but it can make more.
Oh, we're talking about that one, not the stone golem thing.
What it's going to do, though, is it's going to use its shadow burst ability. So, again, everyone within 30 feet, give me, I believe it's a con save is what I need.
Shit.
So that's everybody except for Rook.
About this.
The Constitution save.
Yeah, Constitution save. 19
Oh my
passes.
god. Nope.
That's a fail. Rock?
Yep.
And none of us are close enough to.
Nope.
Oh, wait. There's one thing that I can do that I can re-roll. Ah!
Are you going to burn your Indomitable?
Yes!
Fighter shit. Got it. Do you think?
Do the thing.
Better.
Still a fail.
Damn it.
Rog, what'd you roll?
What, damn it?
Not good.
All right.
Hmm.
So everybody
11.
except for Errol fails.
11. Yep.
So,
I tried.
also you need to make one for the echo.
Oh, okay. So here,
Yeah.
this is for the echo.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, shit.
Well, the echo passes.
Can
Let's
I
see here.
swap?
No. 36 necrotic damage on a failed or half on a successful. Fuck is half of 36.
Mine's still
18.
half anyway because I'm resistant to necrotic.
If you are resistant, take 18. So
What was the save DC on that con?
the save DC is an 18.
What was the bonus that you got, Errol, from me being near you?
+4.
Oh, then I had an 18.
Oh, then you take half.
That would also go for. Hold on. Who else?
Nobody
just
else.
him. Yeah.
No, just returns. Got it.
Okay.
Wait, where's Rook?
Rook's way the hell over here.
I'm
Oh,
hiding.
I can't even see him. Oh.
All right.
Alright.
That is its turn.
But wait. No.
Doing
Oh.
roguey bullshit.
I'm doing paladin-y bullshit.
Are you gonna hellish rebuke me?
No, I'm gonna do you one worse.
Oh shit.
So I have a little thing
They're guardians.
called...
I'm kidding.
No, rebuke the violent. Rebuke the violent.
Okay.
It is a reaction.
I don't even know what this is.
Oh.
Immediately
never heard of that.
immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you, you can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw DC 16. On failure, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt or half damage on success.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Well, it also just
Yikes.
failed.
Hold on.
It just failed too.
So
Hold on, wait,
36
wait.
damage?
You said it was a wisdom save?
Wisdom.
Let's see. So it rolled an 11. So that is a fail.
That is a fail.
So how much damage collectively
Wait,
did it
hold on.
deal
What
out?
was it called? You said rebuke?
Rebuke the violent. The attacker
Wild.
takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt.
Hold on.
Mm.
Shit.
Hold on. I gotta read
And
Does
is
that
that
kill
damage
it?
per person or is that total damage?
I think that's just one target.
I would say it's just like their initial like. I was just gonna say the 36,
Oh
but
my
Zach, that's up to you.
God, it doesn't say.
It is a DM
So,
decision.
Just from reading it, there would potentially be an objectable question on whether or not this actually triggers, but
Yes.
fuck it, I'm kind of down for it. So
A creature other than myself received damage, and he is within the range.
it's whether or not you call this shadow burst an attack or not, but I'm fine.
Okay.
So let's count some damage here. Let's see. Returns took 18, right?
Yep. I
So
took
did I.
18.
Errol took 18. Eris took 18. Brog took 18.
What about her?
Her
My Echo didn't take
also
any damage.
No, it also took 18 because even on pass, it's still half damage. So
Oh,
Your
okay.
Echo's probably dead, by the way.
It is.
I'm
I'm leaving it there because I'm going to manifest another one.
So that is 36 plus 36 is what, 72?
Yep.
Yep. Plus 18.
90? 90 damage?
Holy
No.
shit.
No
yeah.
way.
Yeah. 90 damage.
Christ. Believe it or not, it's still alive, but ow.
What the fuck?
It must be very barely alive.
Ow.
And that was just my reaction. So.
Ow. I hate that.
And honestly, I will totally respect it if you want to nerf that with just like its initial damage.
I'm down. No, I'm down. Like,
Okay.
I think in this very particular instance, it kind of works.
Okay.
Damn.
It returns the host's turn.
My God.
I can do that again.
Wait, can you really?
Yeah.
How to
Yeah.
break the game in 3 easy steps.
It's a channel. How to break the game in one easy step. Just fucking play Paladin.
Ah,
Paladin is OP. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
Returns
Let me
are
see
up, buddy.
what my pool is for that.
I guess I will go shoot my shot here and see if I can get some damage in on this.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm a liar. I can only do that once per short rest.
okay.
Damn.
Still.
Disgusting.
You're fired.
I'm gonna lucky that.
You're gonna lucky that? Got it.
That's better.
Much better.
22.
22 absolutely hits. And this will be a sneak attack.
Yay.
Nice.
Kill it dead.
Nice.
Yikes. Nice.
That's so funny.
It's looking pretty bad, but it's still alive.
All right, and then I will go ahead and use my cunning action to freaking hide.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yay.
It will, at the end of your turn, use a legendary action.
All right. Well, let's...
I think it's going to use its Shadow Step and GTFO here.
All right.
Hey, no,
What the hell? I was coming for it.
Does that count as moving out of my threat square?
No, we already covered
If you're
that.
asking if it provokes an opportunity attack, the answer is no.
Okay.
It won't.
So it's going to GTFO there. And now it is Errol's turn.
How dare you take away my favorite chew toy? Anger, I am.
By the way, Norda, just I believe that your Echo is dead because of the
Yep.
burst, so I went ahead and took it off the board.
Okay. I mean, I was going to leave it there because I was going to manifest another one.
Yeah, but just in case something
Yeah.
happens here.
So I might be fine.
Ominous.
I am gonna try to not take an opportunity attack here, but I'm probably gonna get one anyway. If I move right there,
Yeah.
am I gonna take an opportunity attack?
No.
Okay, I'm not like moving out of his threat square.
Yeah.
So right there.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to throw my spear, and can I apply a? Well, I guess that's a question. Is Divine Smite melee only? Yeah.
I don't remember. Let me find out.
It says a melee weapon attack.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is melee weapon. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I guess paladins are too broken. You can't let them have smitey arrows. That'd be funny as shit,
Can't
though.
can't hit from downtown, unfortunately. It seems like. Well, I might let him. Well, actually, no, because I can reach this. I guess I can smack him since I'm already over here. I'm gonna roll to hit with my spear. 17 on Big Boy.
On Big Boy, a 17
too low.
hits.
All right, so I'm gonna do another level 3 Divine Smite.
Yikes.
Make him hurt. Ooh. Apparently there was a 1 in there. Anyway, 25 on him plus. Well, hold on. I wasn't done yet.
Wasn't done yet. Well, wait, there's more.
1d8 plus 2. So let me roll another d8. D8, so 5. So that'd be 30 for him. And then I'm gonna roll to hit again because I have a second attack.
Yikes.
Is
Just
15.
hits.
It does?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so I will do a level 2 Searing Smite, because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Well, no, maybe not. Maybe.
You can just do another, like, Divine Smite. You can Divine Smite more than once a turn.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, I'll just do a second level. So it'll be a 4d8 Divine Smite plus 1 because I have a d8 for my weapon attack. So 5d8 plus 2. That was awful.
And yet,
Plus 2.
It's dead.
Is it
Oh
dead?
no.
It's dead. That means we only have to
Oh,
freaking corrupt the thing
yeah.
still, unless it summons more.
Jonah's got a flat.
Again?
Oh.
The worst luck.
brother,
Yeah.
Poor guy.
this is like the 4th time this has happened to him. All right. Errol, that's your turn. Mav, you're up.
Yay!
Do.
I didn't know you could do Divine Smite one turn.
You can technically, at rules as written, until they nerf it in D&D 6th edition, you can Divine Smite on every single swing that you do.
Jesus Christ.
What's even better is if you took like some of the special Divine Smites, like Searing Smite, Wrathful Smite, all that fun jacks, you can stack them because those are bonus actions. So you could, in theory,
If I dual wield, and then I have 2 attacks, correct?
Mhm.
But then I have an offhand attack that's technically on my bonus action. Can I Divine?
you could Divine Smite, yes, but you would not be able to like Wrathful Smite. So let's
No,
say,
but if you can Divine Smite on all of your hits, then it doesn't matter.
yep.
I don't care. But the only
Yep.
reason I had Wrathful was I thought I couldn't use. Okay, I learn things every day.
So it's literally like if you're dual wielding and you're like a level 10 paladin, you can walk up,
That's disgusting.
swing, smite, swing again with your other attack,
Oh.
smite, bonus action.
Shit, I'm no
swing,
longer
smite.
flanking.
And then yeah, and then if you wanted to be a real asshole about it, take 2 levels of fighter, action surge, get 2 more attacks, and smite 2 more times.
I did that to Lazel.
How dare you? How
There is a Blackith option.
All right.
you do not mess with Bazel.
Bazel is life, don't get me
Bazel.
wrong, but I made her squeaky. I made her
I mean, she's no Shadow Bay, but
Shadow.
Oh my God.
You mean Shart?
Swan.
Yeah, you're up, bud. What's up?
Shadow Shark.
Well, this is off
Shadow
topic
Shark.
completely, but no, I'm ready for the attack when you are.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Sorry.
My body is ready.
No, you're good. Oh my god.
How could you do this?
No, it's the third of the night.
Are you serious?
So you rolled
Fucking hell.
3 nat 20s. I've rolled 2.
Is it there?
Mine are digital. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Mine are digital too.
Oh my god. This is wild.
So this is the 5th
Okay.
one of the night.
It's entirely possible for you to kill it here.
Okay. Well, a straight 24 with your crunchy rolls
Yep.
because crunchy plus brutal crunchy.
Yeah. No.
So damage die. Pretty high for a damage die this time. 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 3 is 14.
Uh-huh. So 14, and then how much is your crits again? I'm sorry.
What?
What's your just critical damage?
Oh shit, 24.
Yikes.
Yeah,
All right.
it was 1d12 plus the crit 12 plus the brutal crit 12. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That was the first attack.
Uh,
Second attack. 11 plus 8 is 19.
that hits.
Okay. That's a 1d12 plus 4 plus 3.
Do you crit on 19s?
Natural 19.
Natural 19s, that's right.
Not anything dirty.
I got you.
And I don't, well,
No, you're
that's
right.
that's how that feat works, but I don't remember if I took that feat. So
Oh, I thought that was a barbarian thing.
it might be. I gotta look. 11 plus 4 plus 3. 19 would have been the max, so 18.
18 damage.
Yep.
Somehow, some way, it's still alive.
What?
Wow.
I'll finish
Brog
it.
no like.
Somebody put that in the chat. All
That
right.
should be a bingo card thing.
At the end of your turn, it will take a legendary action.
Oh god.
Fuck that.
Because it doesn't like me.
And you know what? I don't know even what to do. I mean, I could summon another guardian, but like,
Are you really?
It kind of has to, doesn't it?
it doesn't have to. But I'm
That's
just.
what it would do.
No.
There's an argument to be made for its corrupting gaze as well.
How much self-preservation is it into right now?
I mean, it doesn't really have much in the way of intelligence.
That's fair.
So let's go with Broad. Can you make me a Constitution save, please?
Okay.
This is more of a creature of instinct than intellect.
I was gonna say it just seems like you've triggered my trap card and it's like
18.
life.
Say 18.
Yep.
That succeeds.
Okay.
You take no damage.
I stare back and I'm just like,
Not sure why we went Murloc there, but
Eh.
all right.
well, I didn't want
Rook.
to scream too loud. We have Tinies in bed.
Rook, you're up.
If I can finish it. 5, 10, 15, 20. That should put me in range.
Range.
I think you roll like a 30 on your stealth, so I think you're good for an advantage roll here.
Okay.
Fucking 31 on the stealth roll. I hate rogues.
They don't.
No, I
I'm
use
just fun.
17 misses, 18 barely hits.
Take it.
With your sneak attack. Yeah, it's dead. Christ. Yeah, that's it done.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Yay.
Damn it, I didn't even get one hit in this time. I killed the other giant though.
Yeah, you killed something. All right. So the creature lets out an unholy and fucking explodes.
Ew.
Excuse me.
Gross.
But there is no gore or anything. It's just shadow energy.
Mm.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
When that happens, the room that had been kind of gloomy, suddenly all the shadow washes away, and you find yourself standing in a bathed-in moonlight type room once again. The pedestal in the middle glows faintly. What do you want to do?
Hey, Errol, you
don't we
should
need to
probably put the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put the key in the hole.
Yeah, pretty much.
Put something in the hole.
In the hole. In the
Hold
hole.
on.
The
Zip.
hole goes.
This is a family show.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hey, that came from a family TV show. I don't want to hear it. I'm pretty sure that came from SpongeBob.
All right.
SpongeBob is not a family show.
SpongeBob is rated as a children's show.
Yeah, and whoever was rating SpongeBob as like
Was
PG
high.
was high.
Oh,
as
did you know that
fuck.
SpongeBob was originally created to be an adult show because each of the main characters represents one of the 7 deadly sins?
I've heard this theory. I don't agree with it.
I mean, most of Bikini Bottom is a sexual innuendo.
It
If
absolutely
I
is.
remember correctly, it was originally on Adult Swim.
No.
No, it
No.
premiered
No,
after the
Oh,
Kids'
on
Choice
Cartoon Network.
Awards.
It was never on Cartoon Network. It was
It's
on
a
Nickelodeon.
Yep.
It was on Nickelodeon. It premiered after the Kids' Choice Awards one year, and it took off.
Won the hearts of
Went
America.
downhill.
Anyway, back to the
God.
plot.
Yep.
Put that shit on a bingo card. Errol, you
Hello.
walk up to the
Hi.
pedestal. Yes.
Yes.
You take out the orb, the sigil, and you
Yes.
place it on top.
Chap.
And the whole thing kind of sinks a little bit,
Yep.
kind of clicks into place, and then the whole pedestal just kind of descends into the floor. It goes completely under the floor. The floor closes up underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
There's kind of a little clicking noise, a little shuffling of stones, so to speak, and then the pedestal raises back up. Except this time, instead of the sigil of a loon being there,
Mm-hmm.
there's one dragon's tooth.
There we go.
Hmm.
Found it, guys.
Okay, so who's
so
gonna
do
carry
we
it?
dare?
Oh, wow.
Do we go touch it and then hopefully my hand doesn't fall off?
Or you start turning on everybody.
Hey, that was one time.
Oh yeah. Is that still a thing?
No.
Could be. We have no idea.
And that was
Well-
a different dragon tooth too.
Yep.
Yeah,
This
that
is
was the
true.
one that Returns of the Lost had that Jonah's character took
Yep.
Okay.
from Return.
Um.
Because I was acting weird.
Brog feels somewhat able to potentially touch it. Like, not potentially able, but Brog doesn't feel.
Real quick, before you do that,
Okay.
as the tooth ascends from the floor, shining on its pedestal, you hear
Fuck Benjamin.
and you
A slow
see
clap.
That's what we hear.
you hear a slow
Benjamin.
clap, and
You hear a
on
slow
the
clap.
other end of the room here, kind of up in this general area, previously hidden in shadow, steps out Benjamin Elamir
Mm-hmm.
and his right-hand lady Freya.
Fuck them both.
Oh Jesus! How did they get in here?
That, Benjamin speaks up, that was excellent. You guys really are very good at this whole adventuring thing, aren't you?
I do like a smarmy villain. It's very nice.
Eris, my dear, great to see you again. You have exceeded every expectation that I had of you. So thank you for proving me right. Now, if you don't mind, we'll be taking those teeth off of your hands. We have some plans for them.
I think we do mind.
I think we do mind. Yeah.
Why?
I mean,
What are
I
you
forget
plan-
what the original
What
argument
are you,
was.
what
Like,
are you
why were
planning
we
on doing
giving
with them?
Not letting you have them. That's what we're planning on
Why?
doing.
You don't know what I want to do
like
with
it.
them.
Do you do
Want
any
to
of your own
enslave
work?
more people, like what you did to me for a year and a half.
I have no need of doing that.
Bullshit.
That's not at all what my plan is.
What is your plan then?
Sounds like a cop out.
What a lie.
Have we not told you this whole time?
No, you've been an artful liar to everybody.
He speaks the truth.
I haven't told a single lie.
Unless you're lying right there.
A good point, but I suppose it would be silly of me to say trust me on this.
Just a tad.
I've not told a single lie since I met you guys.
Okay. If we chose to believe that, which, again, you know, is a bit hairy, but we can try.
Right.
Let me tell you guys a story. Once upon a time, a long time ago,
Okay.
there was a disagreement
Okay.
between the gods.
Mm-hmm.
One side
Don't remind me of
One side of these gods saw the people of this plane, of this planet, as their children, as something to be grown and cultivated and brought along in their development. Whereas the other side said, hey, wait a minute, these guys are getting a little too powerful. They have magic now. That's not good. That could potentially be a very big problem for us later on down the road.
Okay.
The second set proposed a reset. Start over. Wipe the slate.
Oh no. Hate it when they do that.
And of course, the first group of them said, no, these are our children. We must protect them. And thus began what is known in legend as the Schism.
Okay.
A civil war between almighty beings. As you can imagine, that kind of wrecked things down here a little bit.
Just a tad. Just, metaphysical fallout. Like you do.
The protector gods, as they have been so named, found that they couldn't defeat the betrayers, as they were called. Because the betrayers managed to get dragons on their side. So the protectors came up with a plan. And that plan was to use magic and use these teeth to seal all of the gods, including themselves, into the moon. With the moon as the lock and the key that imprisons all of them.
You want to release them all.
I do. One of the things that they took with them when they were sealed was the potential of humankind, elvenkind, dwarvenkind, points of returns, even kobold kind. The potential of our people to be able to use magic at its fullest extent. We're left with pittance compared to what we could be. It is my intention to break this seal and bring about the Age of Arcane.
That doesn't really seem like a good enough reason for that.
Why?
Because why aren't you satisfied with what you're able to accomplish now? Why does there have to be more?
I would classify myself as a fairly powerful individual.
Okay. So if you already have power, why do you need more
But
power?
think of what we could do with the amount of magic that was stolen from us.
But that just sounds like you aren't able enough to make good with what you currently have, and that just sounds like a personal failing and not
But
something
think about
we need
this.
to bring
No, you
deities
see,
into.
you're looking about this all the wrong way. You're thinking of this as a selfish motivation from a power-hungry man. I'm a philanthropist. I want to use that power to improve the world. This desert that we stand in right now, the Great Salt Sea, a giant salt flat that stretches beyond imagination, wasn't always a desert.
Okay.
With the magic that we reclaim from this undoing, we could restore this land to the fertile farmland that it used to be 1,000 years ago.
Which would also bring back possible destruction for the rest of us because the other gods, as you called them, the betrayers, would come back and try and kill us all.
And another thing, what about the way animals, people, and nature have come to learn how to be since this schism has happened? You're going to destroy all and any cultural changes.
I want to fix it.
Ecological happenings.
Nothing needs
that
to
have
be
happened
fixed.
We as a
Nothing is
people,
broken.
no, we as a people were lobotomized at the beginning of our existence.
But you're acting like we aren't able to think for ourselves and have our own unique abilities outside of what the gods have given us.
All
Having
magic comes from the
immunity
gods.
from their decisions and abilities gives us our own power over our decisions that they would otherwise have means of sway over.
All magic comes from gods. Regardless of even your magic comes from a moon.
I understand that, but I'm saying that I have
But
some
with-
amount of autonomy in those actions.
Why would you think you would lose autonomy if they would come back?
What makes you think we won't?
Because we had autonomy before. And there's no reason
We
to
have
believe...
autonomy before the schism in a way that
Yes.
you can quantify?
Yes.
I'm not sure I believe
It's
it, to be honest.
part of the reason that the schism happened was because of that autonomy. They feared us.
Okay, so you're only hammering home their original fear and potentially having a retaliatory group of individuals who have much more power than us.
Are you siding
Return.
with the betrayers?
What? I guess I am if that's the way you're gonna act about
That's a very odd stance for you to take. So just seeing as how whom you've chosen to serve.
I'm protecting the interests of the gods in this case because I am upholding their original decision to move away from what they decided was a threat.
Well, if that
By
is
letting
not
you
the
release
most
them.
hubristic thing I've ever heard anyone say, and I'm me, you're looking out for the gods?
What other reason would you have to follow a god if not to receive their protection? If you only receive and give nothing back, you're just a thief.
Your god was one of the ones that decided that humanity, or all people really, deserved a chance to grow and flourish and achieve their potential.
Okay, so an individual made a decision that may have affected me. I get to choose how I respond to it.
Sure. But why stop
My
me?
decision is to respect theirs by moving on with what we have now.
Yeah, but hold on. No, I think you misunderstood because you're respecting the decision of the people that wanted to kill you. The gods
But
were
they
sealed.
have-
The gods were sealed not because of some grand design. It was a move of desperation. It was the only move they had left because the dragons were too powerful.
Okay. Regardless, they're sailed away. That was their decision. What we have now is adequate and more than enough to continue on with life as is. It seems like a step down the wrong path, in my opinion. And through my belief in my God, who says that we're supposed to, show devotion where it matters, this would be the time and place to say, no, the God said no.
That's such a weird stance for you to take.
Yeah.
You're usually a lot more, nobody gets to tell me what to do.
I am respecting another individual's decision on how they chose to go about life. Whether they be divine or not is not particularly my concern. My concern right now is that you're making a very radical decision based on a what if, or even if you have confirmed that we would be more powerful, it is not necessarily a better move for humanity, and you should not have a unilateral decision.
You're saying I shouldn't have the unilateral decision, but you're making a unilateral decision by trying to stand in my way.
I'm matching your decision in this case, I guess, because if you're going to make a unilateral decision to say...
Jonah's back on the road.
I know, I just got super distracted. If you're going to take and say a unilateral decision that these gods should be released, then I'm going to take one back and say that no, they shouldn't because of the reasons I listed before.
Let's say the rest of you.
Go for it.
Eris, I know that you and I have had our differences in the past. But I'm curious as to what your stance is on this. And please, try not to let our previous interactions color your decision-making here. You're bigger than that.
I think no one should have the ability to become powerful than a god, you included in particular. So nobody should have access to them. Nobody should have access to it at all. The teeth should either be destroyed or lost again.
Why?
Because nobody should have that ability to outlive and outwin and outpower a god.
Why?
Specifically you. Because you're an egotistical maniac who does not need that power.
No, again, this is not about me. You're
You
saying
have
nobody.
a bad track record.
You're saying nobody. Nobody on the entire planet should have...
No, because if somebody else, somebody righteous, let's say, decides to take on that ability, take on those powers, and lets it corrupt their mind. No.
Even if we entertained a scenario where a person who was righteous enough that they truly had the ideals of humanity in mind,
That
and
power
they couldn't
will
be
corrupt them.
corrupted, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And even still, there's no guarantee the individual who was so righteous stays alive long enough to protect it.
Nobody should have that power.
So
Nobody should have that
you're-
access.
You're willing to throw away the stolen potential of everybody on a what if, like truism, if you will, because absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Dude, I'm trying to go down to the tavern and read the newspaper. Like, this is
Cool. You can
you know.
go do that. Leave that to me, and I'll take care of the rest.
But I can't do that if I willingly walk away from what is starting to be like dictatorial.
You guys are misunderstanding me here.
No, I'm not.
You are. You think what I'm trying to do is give myself the ultimate power and become the ruler of the land. That's not at all what I'm doing. I'm taking the magic that was stolen from us and returning it unilaterally, not through me, just boom, put it back in the world.
Nope. I think you alone should not have that decision.
But who wants you to do that?
Exactly. Who's commanding you in this case, I
Nobody's
guess?
commanding me. I'm my own person. I have my own agency.
But all people have price.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean price? You think I was bribed to take on this mission?
I think you have a reason farther beyond what you're saying, which is some
Again, I don't lie to you people.
some utopia-ass drivel is what it is.
It's
like,
not even utopia.
You're sure making it sound like
Imagine, let's use a metaphor. Imagine that we all knew how to make swords. And someone or something stole the knowledge of how to make swords away from us. Would it be an evil thing for me to retrieve that knowledge and give it back to the world? Because that's what I'm doing.
Maybe
Swords are
we're
tools
taking
of
things taken
killing.
away because we were irresponsible.
That's a big maybe.
Maybe.
Swords are tools of killing.
If knowledge of a sword can be taken from somebody, the person with the original knowledge can reteach it.
That's
Doesn't
what I'm
have
trying
to
to
be-
do, Eris.
No, you're
This
trying to
isn't
take it back.
reteaching.
You're trying to take it back, not reteach.
Why do you
So
think
I
that's...
still hold
Why-
firm
why
that
do
you
you
should
think that,
not
though?
unlock this.
No, why do you think that, though? Why do you think that I'm not doing exactly the thing that I'm saying that I'm doing?
Because you're unsealing something, and you, as you said yourself, taking back, not
Giving.
reteaching.
Giving back. I use the word giving very specifically.
Give and take with you are the same thing.
Oh, I'm wounded.
Put simply,
Again.
we have no trust in you. Your word means nothing to us.
I have not
Our
lied a single
ideals we
time.
don't agree with, and I think this is done and over with unless you want to fight.
Yes, does not sound like you are polite.
We're not fighting him today.
I
Sounds like
am.
you are a toddler who is anal but retentive. Something was taken and now you must have it back.
I'm curious as to Rook's stance on this whole thing.
God, that's right. Robin Hood here.
This is kind of your entire deal: is to take what was stolen and give it back to those
don't
who was
listen to
stolen
Rook.
for. Right?
Don't listen.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing what you do, just on a cosmic scale instead of a smaller one.
You're so condescending, motherfucker.
That's not condescending. That's literally
you
what I'm
sound
doing.
condescending.
You just don't like me, and I get that. That's valid.
Zach, on the aside, like truly good acting, but at the same time, you sound so fucking condescending.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with Sky. Like, the acting is on point.
Thank you.
The bringing Benjamin to, like, I genuinely hate Benjamin.
The hubris
I don't
of this
hate you.
man.
I
Yep.
hate
Yeah.
Benjamin.
Sometimes I do good roleplay.
Not sometimes. You do good roleplay all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually shocked that I didn't provoke him on the toddler comment.
Anywho, Rook.
Rook, what are your thoughts?
Weigh in on this.
I feel like
What
if
I
anybody in
do
this group is going
is-
to understand what I'm trying to do, it's going to be you.
So you're trying to return magic to its original state.
Its natural state, if you will.
Right?
Primal state.
Fuck or die? What?
How was it before? What records, what proof do we have of what it was before? Does your story have any solidification, any grounds, any proof, any
Errol.
justification?
Errol.
What I do
Mhm.
is large corporations that didn't exist, that now exist, and people die because of it,
Mhm.
because their small store can no longer make ends meet.
Mhm.
That's why I exist.
Mhm.
Capitalism.
Fuck. Sorry.
What?
I still sick. Alright. Errol,
Hello.
you grew up religious,
Yes.
worshipping Eldath, if I remember.
Mm-hmm. Why do you know that? I didn't tell you that.
I know you didn't tell me that.
Who told you that?
I have people for that.
I see. You know, you're really not making good headway on making me trust your decisions here.
Let me just ask you something. Did you learn about the schism in whatever they call Sunday school where you grew up?
Yes, and I don't appreciate the way you said that, but continue.
I'm sorry, I genuinely did not know the proper term.
Swan,
Yes.
I would like to do an insight check to see if he is in this for the greater good or just for himself.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, fanatics can believe wholeheartedly that they're doing right even if they're doing wrong.
13.
On a 13, you get the sense that fuck. You get the sense that he does have a genuine belief in the cause that he is going for here. He's
But
not.
see, that right there.
Oh, let me finish.
Okay.
He's not.
Sorry.
He's not deceiving you. He's not trying to do any kind of rope-a-dope situation or anything like that. You believe that his genuine intention is to altruistically, if you will, put magic back into the world.
Okay. Here's a second follow-up question.
Mhm.
Is there any reason not to believe him?
Other than his less than stellar reputation, I would say no.
Can you communicate this?
What class is he?
What class is he?
Is that something I'd be able to tell just from looking at him
I
and knowing his experience,
don't think you would.
based on his history and everything else?
No, I don't think there's anything in your interactions or anything that we've done in game that would let you believe.
Well, what kind of armor is he wearing? Is it light,
It's medium.
studded leather, medium armor?
Mhm.
What weapons does he have?
He has a long sword.
Really?
My guess is he's a fighter.
It could be a paladin.
He has a long sword that Eris would know this blade particularly well. It is
Quite sharp.
It's what?
Quite sharp.
It is quite sharp. It's also like black. The blade itself is like black as night.
Okay.
And the only thing you know about Freya is the fact that she's telepathic.
And ironic that his blade is black and mine is white and glows.
Mm-hmm.
It's that whole narrative symmetry thing, man.
Well, I know she hasn't really tried anything. Like, she tried to mess with us telepathically last time. She's not doing anything this time.
Because
She's
we haven't
been
done
silent
anything
the
to
whole
provoke
time.
her.
Yeah, she's been silent this whole time. wearing.
Provoke her or try and fight against him, she'll attack.
She is wearing that 3/4 mask that she usually wears.
Aw,
Well,
she and
he
I are
is-
twinsies then.
Yeah, in a slightly different color palette.
Taking a look
I
around,
would
he
certainly
is
hope so.
definitely outnumbered.
Mhm.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
I mean, if you outnumber a level 20, it's still a level 20.
Yeah, but it's still a 4d2.
You do you, bro. I will follow
Action
you if you want to do
economy.
that.
What say you, Brooke? Do you follow me? Like, did you agree at all with what I'm trying to do here?
I'm starting to comprehend. However, the scale is incomprehensible.
I would agree.
So, here's a better question. What happens if it goes back to normal? What changes?
What changes on the planet if we release them?
Yeah.
This land becomes imbued with magic instead of mostly bereft of it. The lives of every person on this planet improve dramatically because now even the common folk have access to this kind of stuff. Brog, think of what your people could accomplish in your homelands if they had that kind of magic.
No.
Quality of life across the globe dramatically rises.
Yes, but so does war.
Drought no longer an issue. I would say wars for any kind of
No.
resources basically
No.
vanish. Right? The whole point of war is to go get a thing that I don't have.
No.
Right? No.
No.
To feed into one's impulse breeds chaos.
But
to breed chaos is not good.
But think
We're
of
still in the chamber, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Think of a world where there's no such thing as want. There's no such thing as I don't have enough to eat tonight.
Here's another question. Did we put that sigil back in the center, right?
Yeah. It's in the floor.
So it's already doing its thing.
Yeah, it already did its thing. That was the key to unlock the tooth.
Yeah, and we can't.
Right. Sorry.
Right now, the tooth is just kind of chilling on a pedestal in the middle here.
No,
Can
you're
someone
good.
take like a hanky and grab that real quick?
Oh yeah.
Sure, I'll grab it.
Thank you.
Oh, I was going to, but okay.
I just need to make sure I understand correctly here. You guys would rather live in a world with toil and strife and this war-torn land as it is right now. Brog, your people fought in a war that you barely got out of. The kingdom of Midland has been conquered, reconquered, and liberated too many times to count. And all for what? For what? Because there's gold in the hills or there's food here that I don't have? What? All that doesn't exist anymore.
No.
If we just do this thing.
I have a question. How did you guys get in?
How did we get in?
Yeah, there isn't exactly a back way to enter this temple. How
He's right.
did you get in?
We were here with you basically the whole time.
The real treasure were the friends that we made along the way.
I
Are
want
we
him
friends?
to roll. I want him to roll a deception
He
check.
doesn't have to. He's not lying.
Oh man.
Boy.
He's not lying. He's been following you guys since Black Hollow.
Okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna look over to Errol
Hello.
and ask you, why don't we ask some other force?
I have a second opinion.
I mean, this is her temple.
Oh. All right.
If that's even possible.
Right, I am the cleric.
I am a butler.
You're the
No,
paladin,
the
but
paladin.
same idea.
Yeah.
Like this is not a mortal question at this point.
This is a holy fuck help.
Well, they would have more insight on the situation too, I would hope.
I mean, I would hope they would have left some kind of knowledge with whomever they decided would be the lock and key.
Well, the fact
So, yeah.
they were able to make it here and not be obliterated is a statement on its own, so...
Yeah. So I call in a loon, and I say, and I kind of, like, tell her what's going on with, fuck, what's his name? Elamir.
Enter your paladin trance.
Yeah. And I say, so, I mean, I'm of the belief that they should stay away, but he's making it seem like the whole world will be 1,000 times better and there will be no war, strife, or hunger, famine, whatever. And he sounds like he's a little crazy. Help.
The familiar presence fills your sense of being. She says, I cannot see the future.
Oh, I'm not asking you to, like, I guess I'm asking your opinion. Like, what do you think we should do? Or...
I can't make that decision for you.
Alright.
I remember the war. I remember the schism.
Okay.
Ask if what he says is true. Was there a time before where magic was where it used to be? Or how it was like it used to be?
Was there a time where magic existed and we didn't have all these problems?
Yes.
Were we existing during those times, or?
Yes.
Okay.
The world before the schism was a virtual paradise. And the only reason that it's not anymore, well, one of the reasons it's not anymore, is because magic has more or less left this place.
Okay.
But the people that lived on the planet before the schism, it was a virtual Garden of Eden.
What caused the schism?
He told you.
The gods leaving, right?
The schism was caused by the disagreement. Right?
It was the whole children thing.
The
discrepancy between children.
Yeah, the betrayer gods, as they're called, were like, hey, I don't know, man. I if these guys get their hand on too much magic, then they might supplant us, supplant us, so to speak.
Plant, yeah.
Jesus, Greek mythology all over again.
So it was basically a disagreement. It was a disagreement between, we're worried that these guys might get too powerful and overthrow us, and there are our children, we should love to see them grow and flourish and thrive.
Do you still have any contact with them? Like, being their keeper, so to speak?
Sometimes I can hear them, but nothing so direct.
Okay.
I try not to think about it too much.
Okay. Were they like your family, or?
Yes.
I see. Okay, I understand. Would, in the way that we are now, after experiencing life without magic, and suddenly having as free reign to it as we would if they were to come back and magic were to come back, do you think we could get as far as where we were before? Would we just... In my opinion, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can tell you that you all, our children, had such amazing potential before the schism.
And that right there. That, but so you say we had potential before the schism. how if we had potential and now we've had time since then, logic would say that there have been some developments since then that would say we don't have the same potential exactly as before, which...
But the thing that you were missing to help you realize that potential was the magic that's sealed away.
Sorry, one more time?
The thing that you were missing to allow you to realize your potential was the magic that is sealed away right now. Your people, as you are now, with the magic that's inside of me, who knows? You could make it another paradise on this place, but I don't see the future, and I cannot make this decision for you.
Exactly. So I communicate to the party, and like as an aside, because I don't particularly want Elamir to hear us, but he may or may not hear us anyway.
Well, I have a question for Elamir.
Yes.
What's your role in this new paradise?
How do you mean?
Well,
let me make sure I understand your question.
Say you go through and complete your task. Return the world to the magic paradise like it once was. What then becomes your role?
My role? Like, what will I do once the planet is restored to the paradise that was stolen?
Yes.
Oh, Jonah's here. A little late, but my plan. Let me just make sure that everything. Yeah, that'll do. Wasabi, dude.
Bruh.
Bonjour, motherfuckers.
My man's over here looking sexy. Alright, sorry, let me get back into my zone here. We'll catch you up in just a minute.
Y'all good?
My role in this new world, I don't really have one. I plan to more or less retire. I will have accomplished my life's goals, my life's work. Maybe I'll find myself a nice little farm somewhere. Settle down with a pretty girl, have a bunch of babies.
Well, I don't think your job would end there.
Wait, is that a Loon's want or is that Benjamin's want?
It's Benjamin saying
Benjamin's.
Okay, I was confused. When did you because I was like, when were you still talking with Sky as a loon and like?
Sorry, my capacity for voices is very low today, so bear with me.
No, you're good.
There would still need to be order, rules that govern that.
That's not my job.
Then whose job would that fall upon?
It's not really my problem.
But see, that's just kind of like the mindset of someone setting a bomb up and whatever else happens after
Pretty
that
much.
happens.
I disagree.
Which is really problematic.
I disagree. I imagine that people, or at least I hope, that people will govern themselves, so to speak. We won't have a need for kings and queens and governors and all this.
Well, how does this exactly work? What are the steps to make this occur? Like, we know it has to do with the dragon teeth, but we know limited information. Obviously, you know more.
We've basically done all the steps. We're in the place of power that we need to be in. We have the teeth that we need. We put them together.
Just the three?
Just the three.
Oh,
many exist?
that's dangerous.
How many exist? As far as I'm aware, only 3.
Is that
That's
one of
even
mine?
more dangerous.
We have 3 of them now, yes.
We take
including
those,
mine?
Yeah, including yours, yeah. We take those. We put them on the altar here. Say a couple words. Everything's done.
And you just so happen to know what those words are.
I have spent my entire life finding out what those words are. So, pause. Catching you up. Some shit's gone down.
I see this.
Basically, the short version is you guys have time skipped a little bit, traveled to a temple of the loon, went through a bunch of trials, fought a couple monsters, and now you have the third and final dragon tooth sitting on a pedestal in front of you. Once that tooth was revealed, Benjamin, Elamir, and Freya showed up and said, "Hey, thanks for getting that. May I please have so that I can undo the sealing of the gods and return the world to its pre-magic state, and take all the magic that was sealed with the gods and pour it back into the planet."
Well, fuck.
Well, fuck.
And these people
Okay.
seem to think that I'm doing this for some selfish reason, or that I want to become king of the new world. That's not it at all. I plan on releasing the stolen magic back into the world and then retiring, because my entire life's work is complete.
Bullshit.
So that kind of leads me to a question. So you want me to give you my tooth?
Yes, please.
I'm assuming is still out of character. I'm assuming
you still have it. Yes. Yeah.
Technically, you don't have to give it to him. You just have to put it on the pedestal.
Just put it on the pedestal.
But you want me to turn over my tooth that gives me my bond to my Drake?
If
So
it makes
What
you
happens
feel
to
better.
dragon tooths after the ritual?
Well, I don't know everything. But
I don't know
am,
about y'all, but that's a magic creature. So
I am very, very confident that the bond between you and your Drake will not be affected.
I'm fairly confident if you suck all the magic out of the world, my magic
No, the opposite.
Drake.
The opposite. The opposite.
No,
He's planning to do the opposite.
I'm not sucking the magic out of the world. I'm taking the magic that was sucked out of the world and pouring it back into the world.
Okay, yeah, but what I'm saying is I'm fairly certain that if you do that, like that's gonna take. Your goal is like magic isn't a thing in our world anymore. Basically.
No, the opposite.
It's just all returned to the earth.
No, I want
Oh,
to.
okay.
I want to restore.
I'm sorry, guys.
I want.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I
want to. I want to bring. I want to bring the stolen magic back into the world and bring about the age of the arcane.
Oh fuck.
Yes. I want to.
We've already talked to a god about this and confirmed
god.
this information. A goddess, technically.
Yeah. The short version.
What?
The short version
what
is. The short version is: once upon a time, there was a civil war between two groups of gods. The good, quote unquote, good side couldn't find a good way to win, so they just took all of the gods, good and bad, and sealed them in the moon. And once they did that, all the most of the magic in the world went with them. And so it is Benjamin's goal to undo that seal, unleash those gods, and pour the magic back into the planet.
Oh, so we're trying to unleash the elder gods that have been trapped in the moon for.
I wouldn't say elder gods, but we're not talking about Cthulhu here.
Okay, so I got a question here.
What's the general consensus of the party?
I think I'm winning one of them over.
I have two things to say to that one.
Yep.
Mine is I am against it. I want to keep things sealed. But my question is, if we were to unseal it, would the moon disappear?
Not according to my research.
Because you're not removing the goddess of the moon, you are returning everyone else.
But in that process, don't you think that would weaken the goddess of the moon?
I don't think so.
Did she take on this role willingly, or did she was she conscripted?
I think she was conscripted.
It was more of a "you're the only one that can do this" type of thing.
Oh.
I'm of the mind to say no. But because there's really no guarantee that life isn't gonna go tits up the second we do this.
I mean, what happens if we say no?
We
Was
get a
that
fight,
to
I'm
me, or
assuming.
was that for you guys?
That's a general question, so I guess that would be an outside question to him.
Yeah. If we say no, what happens?
Yeah.
This is a culmination of a lifetime worth of work, effort, and planning and plotting and searching and seeking. And as much as I like you guys, I'm afraid I can't let you stand in my way.
So
I would much rather you cooperate with me. I don't want to fight you. I will, but I won't. I don't want to. Especially you, Eris. You know how fond I am of you.
What is so? You're gonna take all the stolen magic,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And you are gonna
No.
put it back into the earth.
All I'm doing is turning the lock and letting everything else happen naturally. I'm not trying to elevate myself above humanity. I'm not trying to be the ruler of the new world. I'm just trying to open the door. And then once that door is open, I retire. I put down my sword. I go find a farm and a nice, pretty girl to settle down with.
Just like Thanos after he completed his mission, he settled down. He was done. He did what he needed to.
But that's honestly a perfect scenario. Is that he believed that everything would be fixed as long as this one thing happened, and he accomplished it. That doesn't mean he didn't cause untold havoc and damage in the process.
To be
which
fair,
is kind of what I'm
playing
afraid
a
of.
Thanos right now.
To be fair,
And
he's
again,
not
I'm
trying
not
to
saying
kill nobody.
But you have.
directly you're not trying to kill anybody, but that doesn't mean indirectly from your actions today people aren't going to die.
People die every day. That's what people do.
Okay, but people die from things I can't help to control. This is something I can't help to control.
But let me put it to you this way. One of the things that people die from is something like starvation. What is starvation on a world where you can literally cast a spell and feed a village? What is disease?
Again, I'm not saying
What is disease when you can touch somebody and cure them of their ails?
Magic has a cost. There's a reason why it has a cost.
What cost? Look at your friend here.
But magic is power. Power breeds corruption.
Look at your friend. Look at your friend. Right? Look at Errol.
Who? Oh, me? No.
Errol has magical power. Do they not?
Okay. It doesn't mean I don't have a cost to it.
What cost?
Whether I recognize what that cost is or not, that doesn't mean there's
what
not a
cost are you
to it.
paying?
I may not be paying it right this second, but I mean, to some degree, I have to have a level of servitude to my own goddess to be able to choose what I want to do with the power.
If the cost that you're talking about paying is worshiping a deity, that I think I'd pay that any day of the week. Let's turn to our good friend Cerberus here. He has magical ability. What cost does he pay?
Well, you have. Wait, do we have both? Do we have all the Dragon Teeth?
Yes, we
Currently,
have.
right now, you have all three of them.
We have all.
We
of them.
have all.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
What cost does Cerberus pay to
That's an
cast
Cerberus
his
question.
magic?
Cerberus, do you pay?
He maybe gets a little tired. But that's it. Eris.
And kind of has a point.
Eris, your wonderful ability to make a copy of yourself. Does it cost anything? Do you have to kill somebody?
No, but it takes a fraction of my soul.
Does it?
Yes.
How do you figure? Are you shortening your lifespan by making copies of yourself?
Quite possibly.
But how do you
I have
know?
a very long exponential
You don't
life.
know that, though. You're just making some assumption off of somebody somewhere once said, all magic has a cost. And I challenge that notion. Where?
I
Where's
feel
the
like
cost?
we're playing the if game too hard here.
I'm just going down the road you guys opened here.
There's a reason why Echo Knights don't exist very often.
Yeah.
Because all the magic's in the freaking moon!
Because it takes your soul.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. It's my own soul that I know I don't have anymore.
You, my dear, you have a soul. You have a soul.
Okay,
And you are not
also, I want to
fracturing your
say,
soul.
as an aside, I'm not saying Thanos doesn't have a point, but the way you go about it is wrong, and the means do not the ends do not justify the means.
Let me ask you. Let me posit this question.
Huh?
You're saying that the end doesn't always justify the means.
Mm-hmm.
My ask here would be, what means am I trying to use here that is so heinous that it's just an automatic no? What am I doing?
I guess the flip side
I'm
would
not
entail here is like your
sacrificing anybody.
means may not necessarily be too heinous, but the ends are untold panic and
You're
a wild
automatically
card that
assuming
cannot be contained.
You're automatically assuming that infusing magic into this world is going to be a bad thing when at least half of you have magical ability.
What do you think, Brog?
I am very torn. You know, magic breeds chaos, but at the same time, having free will is one thing, and then you're left
Where's your face?
with what?
Where's your face?
It's here.
There you are.
That's a mood. Where's your face? It's here somewhere.
It's here somewhere.
Like I'm just.
Let me use another metaphor. Let me use another metaphor. I am sitting on a cart of food, offering to give that food to starving people for no cost, no sacrifices, no payments, no reward for me whatsoever.
Sure.
And you all are calling me evil and saying that my means are bad.
Okay, but where'd you get those cabbages? Like, where did you get that food?
Hey, this is exactly
That's
what
not
I do.
my question.
This is
Sir,
exactly what I do.
You need to understand that.
Can I take an out of context pause for a minute?
What's up?
Did we originally know why Cassian wanted the dragon teeth in the first place?
Yeah.
Cassian's on a power trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or at least that's what Freya said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Jonah, what were you saying?
Like, you gotta understand, man. It's hard to believe somebody wants to do a transfer of this much power and spent their entire life trying to do it for no gain. Like, that's awesome if that's serious, if that's the truth. But like, I don't know you. I know way more fucking people that would lie about that than would be telling the truth. So like, you gotta understand.
Cerberus, my friend. Maybe we're not friends. Maybe that was a little overstep. My apologies.
Bold.
Say, you're assuming a lot.
My good man, I have not lied to any of you since you've met me.
Can I do a perception check on this motherfucker? Has anybody done that yet?
Yeah.
Insight check?
Did
I
earlier.
Yeah.
He believes his bullshit.
I haven't lied. I haven't told a single lie. And my
Yep.
story, my story, my thesis, if you will, was corroborated by points at Errol's, by his deity.
You know what?
Do you
Fuck
find
it.
me evil?
Hup, I could kill people before I had the dragon. Anything
Cerberus.
happens to her, I'm just gonna kill you as soon as this is done with. So fuck it. Release chaos.
Cerberus.
Yo.
You understand what I do, right?
Yeah, no, I understand. You understand what I used to do, right?
Okay, like
We're not exactly people to judge. Like,
we're not. I mean, we're kind of on the same page to judge.
All I'm doing here is pulling a rook, but like bigger.
I say release chaos.
The only reason you're different is the fact that you don't have to steal from a higher power. All I'm trying to do is equal the playing field. What you're trying to do
is equal the playing
just
field.
No, it's not even leveling the playing field because you're not. It's
You're
just
not following
returning
through.
what was lost.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of, returns the lost.
Yeah.
You've been oddly silent this whole time.
I'll be right back.
Other than
This
that
is a
comment about toddlers and anal retentiveness.
Yeah.
Which, you know. What's your thoughts?
What?
Well, if dragons return, Great Kobold Mom also return, and maybe Bahamut speak to me finally. But on the other side, coin, status quo things are now is good. No reason to change.
The status quo of this world is good. I might have to disagree with that.
You're not kobold. Simple life.
It's fair. I'm
Life
not a
for
kobold.
kobold is life for kobold. I'm on a firm note, and honestly, I don't think you can convince me otherwise. I'll die on this hill.
I still don't understand why. And I feel like your objections here are more rooted in like not liking me personally, and I get that. I'm a difficult.
Honestly,
person to
no,
get
not
along with.
really. I mean, like, yeah, I don't like you, but like my decision is mostly behind the idea that you're unleashing chaos that no one is going to be able to control, and there's no guarantee that there's not going to be a massive loss of life in your releasing of magic.
There's going to be there's massive loss of life on this continent every day.
To be completely honest, I'm with him in the aspect that we use magic. Who are we to say that nobody's going to be able to control when we do it every day? I found
I
a
could
fucking
get my magic up
tooth.
tomorrow and just go do normal fighter shit if that was really the thing, and believe in a loon or Eldath or whomever. The idea isn't magic that's causing the problem, it's that what people will do with it afterwards. It's a weapon.
Who are we to decide what weapons the people are allowed to have or not? Especially when we wield them ourselves. I found a tooth, and all of a sudden I can summon every element you can think of and have a fucking dragon. And I used to literally, I assassinated people for years. Before that, who am I to decide I can wield this power, or any of you can wield this power, but the rest of the world isn't allowed to? Oh, we're all high and mighty. We can be magical, but fuck everybody else. They might do something bad with it. How many people did we fucking kill on the way here?
So you agree with leveling the playing field?
Yeah, I agree with leveling the playing field.
I disagree.
And plus, look at it this way. Either we disagree with him and we have to fight him. We let him do it and he's lying and we have to fight him. Or we let him do it and it works. There's one option that doesn't lead with us, if we're trying to be good people here. There's only one option that doesn't lead with us killing this motherfucker.
Right.
I mean,
Maybe
I'm pretty set
Bahamut
on
will
my
kill him
decision.
for us.
I know Eris would like to see me dead.
Whether or not we actually unleash the gods and magic back onto the world, either way, you will die, and I will be the one to kill you.
Tell you
Depends
what.
on how quickly or how
I'll make a deal
long
with you.
it takes.
I'll make a deal with you. Help me complete my work, and I'll give you the duel you seek. You won't hold it against me if I fight back, will you?
Yes.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Said you won't hold it against me if I fight back, will you?
I am going to gesture Cerberus
Why would I
towards
hold it?
the pedestal that already has one dragon tooth laying on it.
Why would I hold it against
I mean, sure.
I'm just saying, if you help me complete my work, I will give you the duel that you so want. I will give you your shot at revenge or whatever word you want to use. Just don't hold it against me if I try to fight back.
Can I catch up super quick as to why Eris hates your ass so badly?
Because he mind controlled me for a year and a half.
Oh, this is that motherfucker.
Yeah, this is that motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
shit.
basically, this guy's already manipulated us into doing his heavy lifting before.
Yeah. I'm against him. I say no only because I hate him. I don't want him to have the abilities that he could potentially get from unlocking the
I do
moon.
feel we need to establish who's got the third tooth? I don't recall. I know one's on the pedestal, one's around Urberus's neck. Does he have
You
both
as the
of them?
DM or you as
No, so
Me as
Urberus
the
wound up
DM.
taking.
This is an out of character thing.
So Urberus wound up Urberus took the second tooth from Returns the Lost. He has both of them on him right
So
now.
Urberus
That's
has
right.
both of them on his person at the moment. Okay, just wanted to establish that.
Yep.
Anyway, but no, Eris, help me with my work, and I'll give you the duel and the chance at revenge that you so seek. You have my word.
At my time and at my
Discretion.
choice. Thank
Look
you.
me up.
Discretion.
You know where to find me.
No, I won't. If we unleash everything, I won't know where to find you.
I'll leave you a forwarding address.
Urberus, what are you thinking? You've got
I'm-
both of them. You're the decision maker here.
Out of character, I need a moment because I did not realize who we were talking to.
You're regretting your choice now, aren't you?
So like
What's
maybe,
harder?
maybe not. Sort of kind like mind control assassin. Like that's
Like,
yeah,
we're
like Jonah
not.
hasn't been with us for a
fuck.
month, and we thrust him into like major canon decision.
fuck
like-
a duck, man.
It's a canon event.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing: is he can't mind control me anymore.
Yeah, but
That
like,
unlocks
so
something
like,
that
I like what he's saying,
I have
but
some
like
questions.
the whole peppering of mind-controlled party member and trying to kill all of us almost succeeded on Brog.
Poor Brog.
Yeah,
God
poor
damn it, you
Brog.
guys aren't letting that go.
It is slightly.
She wasn't even in control of the character at the time.
No, I wasn't.
She hadn't even joined the game yet.
I'm not
Holy
blaming
crap,
her
did
right
I-
now. I'm saying I didn't really.
Did.
Can I make a deal?
I'm listening.
Here's my proposition, right? Here's a question that leads into this: is how close do you need to be to perform the ritual?
Here in this room.
You don't need to be right next to the pedestal. No, nothing.
I mean,
How close to the pedestal do you need to be?
I can't say for 100% certainty, but I imagine that if I get to maybe the inner ring of this room here and say the words with the teeth on the pedestal, then we're good.
Okay, Urberus.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I'm thinking. I need your input.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the teeth. I will stay within the radius of the pedestal. If anything goes wrong, or if anything doesn't seem right at all, I'm taking the teeth and I'm gone. You're not going to find me. I will catch up with a lot of you at a later time, but if I feel anything is wrong, I disappear.
You know, would it make you feel better if somebody else said the words?
No.
For me, like I said, this isn't about me trying to gain any kind of power or anything like that. I just want to break the seal.
What are the words?
Shut up, mate. He
That's
says
not why I'm laughing.
he says some words at you in a language that you don't speak.
What language is it?
No fucking no.
Am I able to recite it perfectly without problem?
Sure.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
You can set this bomb off if you want to now.
You now know a small phrase in like ultra draconic. I don't know.
Ultra
I don't fucking
okay,
know,
draconic.
dude.
Got it.
Why don't I know ultra draconic?
Like old ass,
Okay.
not spoken anymore draconic.
Latin draconic.
Latin draconic. There you go.
Just ancient draconic.
Dragon Latin instead of pig Latin.
So here's what we can do.
Do I hear the phrase as well?
He says it out loud.
You can do it. I can do it. We can force him to one side of the room and surround him while we do it. We have options now. What would you like to do?
Giggity.
Is everybody currently standing where they are on the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like.
I
No,
feel like
I
Rook
feel
would
like
have been a little
everybody's.
closer at this point.
I feel like everybody's kind of in the inner circle here. Like,
Yeah, I'll move my character.
I'm
here.
placing both the tooth on the pedestal under my hand and saying the words.
does anybody want to try to stop him?
He's already
Yeah.
said it.
I'm gonna
Oh,
give
that's
I'm
fair.
gonna give an opportunity. Everybody's here. If you want to try
Okay.
to stop him, with
Yeah.
Go
words,
ahead.
with words,
I'm
or
not going to
actions.
stop Erebus because it's not Benjamin.
Go ahead, Arrow.
Keep in mind, there is a Shira right next to me, who
Also,
at
I don't want
this
to fuck with a dragon.
point is now like the size of a Clydesdale.
Yeah, because they're level 10.
Yeah,
They're
I'm not
rideable
fucking with a
mounts.
dragon.
Real
Nope.
quick. What we're not going to do is we're not going to have a repeat of last session where we do this whole big character fight thing. We're not going to do
Yeah.
that.
I'd like not to be a part of that this
But
time.
just do what you're gonna do.
No, Errol, you
You okay?
have every opportunity to
Yeah.
try to influence this outcome.
I'm tired of talking about it.
I would like to see what happens.
That sounds like a consensus. Going once, going twice. Sold. I don't feel good about it, but sold. All right.
I'm muy interesado.
You place the teeth on the pedestal. They start kind of levitating in a triangular fashion, and then they start to spin. You say the words. There's a beam of light, pure white light that shoots directly up. What you didn't see previously, and now you can see, you look up and you can see the moon in all of its glory through like a skylight. That beam of light impacts the moon. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Fuck it, Doc.
I feel like it's 10:30. We're a little over time here, and
Kame.
Kamehameha, motherfuckers. So that's the sesh.
Well, glad I can make the tail end of it to cause chaos. Hi, everybody. Missed y'all.
Hi.
Yeah, I mean, I have a fence sitting on this, so obviously, as a dragon spawn, having the dragons back, good. But we'll see.
Let's see here.
I'm totally gonna try to bring Bahamut into this. I'm just saying.
Jesus.
Hey, man, I got my powers. Like, like, my dude was badass, but I got my powers from acquiring a dragon. So, like, if we're bringing that magic back, like, I'm thinking, like, my Shira might be more powerful. Like, not saying, like, stat-wise, you know, like, character fucking roleplay-wise, but, yeah, you know, like, I'm about that. Arborist is about that.
All
We're
right.
bringing Dixie back.
Well, I think that's a good enough place as any to end the show. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and I don't know when we're going to see the ramifications of this action, but thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.